Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da.
Stealing my opening. What?
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Of course I'm stealing your opening. Good one.
Shit.
Welcome, guys, to Slow LCS Super Sunday. It's the last week of the regular season, and we're here with a 15-minute late Binger Bong. I'm Nekome, joined by Ghoul Freak and Filthy Gogurt.
That's not my name.
Dirty Shrek.
Yeah, there we
Dirty Shrek. We're here to play America's favorite game show. Not ripped off from LCS production at all, because they don't have production.
People don't even remember that.
With that
was
or
like 2 years ago.
some trash. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Binger Bong, and we're just gonna get right into it.
Yay. Let's go.
We are moving some cams around.
We are moving cams around.
The cams are
moving my
moving.
camera.
Hey.
All right.
Yumi's best
Bing
best
or
friend
Bong.
edition.
Yumi's Best Friend Edition. For the uninitiated, Binger Bong is a game show where there are no points, and if I do assign points, they don't matter. It's my fucking show. Don't mess with it.
I'm gonna win.
Don't give me any lip.
I
I'm
wanna
winning
mess
this
with
week.
it.
This is the week I finally
Is
win.
this the week you finally win?
I didn't
Yeah.
know. I have beginner's luck, man. You should
Oh man,
see
that would have been
it.
such a good meme if we just had like a you and then like
Yeah, I just lose
and
every
you just
week.
lose every week. Yeah,
And
that,
I freak out. Oh my god.
fuck, that was a content idea. That all right, whatever. Who cares? First slide. I think Gage needs to just get something out real quick. Thoughts on the Yumi rework?
Broken.
Why? The whole point of the rework was to
So
make it more fun
feel
to
free
play
to
against.
just scroll through the
It's-
Yumi.
It's what it was. Like, it's supposed to be more interactive, and they just made it like less. You don't even have to jump off to get the shield. It gives like 100% attack speed on a shield. You can steer the ult. What are you talking about? She's just gonna sit on them.
Yumi.
Oh
Jimmy.
my god! Fucking damage heals your team. You don't even have to jump off anymore. Like you're prioritized to just stay on the same person. They're just gonna sit there the whole game. That's
I
it. That's all
mean-
got.
Val, do you have any thoughts?
As an
On the Yumi
ADC
rework.
player, okay, that means that cat is
But-
gonna stay on me. Hopefully.
Okay, at least that's one thing, right?
Yes!
They're not gonna leave
I'm
you
not
for the
gonna be
jungler.
abandoned anymore. Yeah, you hear that,
Okay.
Techie? You have to stay with me in bot lane now.
I want to hear any Teggy slander, by the way. Guy is
okay.
the chat carrier support of the next generation. Here.
Why? Just remove the champ, man. Just remove
They could-
it.
They could admit their mistake and just remove the champion. Or we could get best of friend.
Best of friendo.
No.
My friendo.
Okay. Actual slides. I think
Yeah.
Gage had
Fuck
his freak
Yumi.
out.
Yumi sucks. That's all I got, man. I hate that joke.
The first real Binger Bong. See who got
Yeah, you're cutting out.
You have
Cutting out?
Yeah, be more clear with your words, my brother.
I'm drifting away from my mic, and also this thing is like
Yeah.
okay. Worst loss to shop
Yeah.
in slow LCS. Jubilly Grace selling IE parts for DOMs.
Oh my god, I remember this.
Right after doing the piss damage to the Scion. Sold the IE for DOM. Or
Yeah.
I have my own personal choice on it. Budgie Kraz selling serrated Dirk for Noon Quiver
Yeah.
when she
Yeah.
just
So let me.
she didn't sit on the
clarify.
Dirk. Lucian, she just sold the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Filthy Ogre
noticed
thoughts.
that she was buying a serrated Dirk instead of like her mythic, and then just sold it for the Dune Quiver. Not the best use of gold, I'm gonna say. Honestly, both are terrible, but the early game, I think from Jamie selling the Dirk was too bad, and it just set her behind for the entire rest of the game. Like, at least the IE parts were a little bit later, and the game was already kind of in the middle. But you just set yourself behind so much when you sell that much gold early. What do you think, Val?
I'm in pain right now.
Yeah, she can't even comprehend what's going on. They're like, they sold items.
I don't. Okay, these both hurt me so much. But like, okay, Like Drew Vile Grace had an opportunity to like carry that game if he just if they just bought IE. Like the damage done to the Mordekaiser was like negative. He was healing that man. It was so sad to see. And, oh my god. That's serrated dark for Dude Quiver. What do you what? Okay.
Need a binger bong in 5 seconds, Val.
Bonk,
5,
uh,
4,
Bing.
3. Oh, we have a bing. Okay.
Bonk.
I choose who I choose right here for the points that I'm picking up right now. Gage, you made an excellent point. Go with
Yeah.
What?
Okay, got it.
Yay! Let's go. Woo!
Jared, your mic is cutting out so bad, man. Come on.
the points don't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, Gage.
So
gets
what I need is a longer cord so I can hold the fucking mic because this thing is on its last legs. Okay, better champion homunculus.
What am I?
Thank you
looking at?
to Betches for
This is such a
finding these
bad-
for
this is
us.
Such a bend slide, man. Oh god.
Better champion homunculus. Annis, which is Annie and Ramus, in case you couldn't figure that one out.
Why is there
Or
here?
the classic Jizz.
Cheers. I
I do have to point out that there were actually 2 options for Jizz. There was Fizz Head and there was Jin Head.
I like the
So
jizz head on the
there's
body.
something out there that's not being shown right now. I just like to point that out.
Oh, okay, got it.
The Jin head goes hard.
All right, you go first this time, Val. I gotta collect my thoughts. These images are ruining me.
Okay, I want to go with Anna's just because how much color and it's so in my face, and I feel and that Annie has been like tormenting me for ranked games the past couple whenever she got her buff, but like that thing is terrifying, and she's also with Ramus. You kidding me? That's no thank
The
you.
bane of the ADC, yeah.
Yes, I go for Bing.
See,
Okay.
I'm a big fan of Jizz.
Clip it!
because
Clip it!
because
Clip
look
it!
at
No
him.
context clip, clip it. Clip it! Ben,
Look at
please,
his
right
fucking
now.
head on the body, dude. Look at his head on the body. It's just so disproportionate, yet it feels so right. It just the color kind of matches a little bit. I don't know. I'm a big fan.
Big fan of
like it.
Jizz, right?
Alright,
Yeah,
takeaway.
yeah,
Filthy Ogre's a big fan of Jizz. We had a bing, we had a bong. I'm gonna say no points for this round.
What?
What?
And if you shut up, my show. My show. How many times do I have to say this? It's my fucking show. Next
my
slide.
boys? My boy. Okay.
Oh
All right,
my
most
God.
unfair subgame, and we actually did leave off one here.
Yeah.
Small fluffy cat, Aurelia top lane. That did happen.
Oh my God.
But we're
Well,
just gonna go with Binger Bong here.
this is the double the one part 1 part 2 JoJo's type beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay.
Peak performance on the Tristana mid, or Ray Couple. Sorry, not Ray Couple.
Well,
We're good.
if you're
So,
asking me, part 2 is more disgusting, but part 1 is certainly more unfair, right? Having peak performance sub mid for I don't even know who the mid laner of Joe is right now. It's blanking me. But and then having him play Tristana does not seem very fair to me. If we're being completely honest, that guy's kind of good at the game,
Just a little bit, right?
just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Sometimes. Not when he's on jungle though. That guy
That
fucking
might be.
runs it when he's on
Mm.
jungle. Oh, shit. But get him on an 80 carry, he might be pretty good.
What about your jungle Gauge?
Alright.
It's
It's better than Peak's jungle. It's better than Peak's jungle.
Yeah, it's
That's all that matters, right?
Gage's jungle, Peak's
Peak's
jungle,
And then Peak Stylus is even below that.
and then Inga's jungle.
Inga's jungle. Very objective focus. Yes.
I
Yeah.
pick a Bing for Inga. Yeah.
For Binga. Okay.
Binga.
We're gonna Binga.
We're going bigger.
We're going
Wait,
Binga as well. Okay. 5 points to both of you.
Yay! Okay.
We're doing it. We're winning.
Next slide. Okay. Bigger sub
Thank you,
gap. Sorry, Tarsu, you have to move everything around again. But Anatole versus Small Fluffy Cat or Teggy Weggy in general.
Dude, look at that Sono. That's like the longest one I've ever seen. But
That one was nutty.
if we're going, you can pick Peggy on this one. I casted the game. She was smurfing on Eve. Eve, I don't know what she was doing, to be fair. But Anatole kind of brought them through that early game. I'm going to say bot lane because it was looking rough for a second. They were getting a lot of dives, but she picked up a lot of kills, and then that 3-man ult mid lane, or it looks like 4 or 2, 1. I don't know.
It was 2.
It was
But
2.
the Swain
But
lives
it was
there.
yeah, the Swain lives, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they get the kill on the Fiora under the turret, right?
Yeah.
So it
yeah,
was like it was just a huge ultimate. I'm gonna go with Anatole. I think she kind of just gapped Eve that game.
Okay.
I already know what Val's gonna say.
Obviously, I had to go with my Division 2 support. The man is an absolute Chad. Like, this guy is so good at the
Didn't
game.
you guys lose this game?
No, okay, look, we ran it, we ran it down level 1, okay? Because Tuggy was like, okay, listen, we were like, fuck it, we ball, okay? It doesn't
We
matter.
ball.
But like
Lost
this, like, hey,
game.
look at CeeLo stats. Okay, this man has the most assists like throughout like our region. He is so good at the game, and he carries me. Okay, like look, okay,
that's true.
let's be honest.
Yeah.
He's supporting for me. Like only this man can ever make me look good in games. Okay, so Teggy Weggy diff 100%.
That was a very impassioned speech from Ghoul Freak there. I'm gonna have to reward her points. Sorry, Gage.
Yes.
The points will be in the form of a Mercury Bobcat.
What?
It's a car.
Oh,
Yay. Okay, cool.
congrats.
Congrats,
I'll
Val.
take that one. I like the Pike your share.
Yeah, your share. All right, this is my favorite one. Worst
Oh.
name change. We got a Bing, we got a Bong, and we got a Boom. Axis of Darkness to Frost Axis to Frost. I actually kind of like that one. I Love You, by the way, which is Jason Chang, to Head Pat Machine. Or Shishinik to Unoya Simp.
You go first.
You go first, Val.
You go.
Why? I went first. Oh wait, no, you went first. Okay, hold up. I don't like any of these. I'm just gonna go with Frost because that's 3 name changes over like this. They changed their name only once. Okay, so and how do you like lose a name for like as cool as Axes of Darkness?
Mm,
True.
You
I did
know?
like Axis of Darkness. I like Frost right now, actually.
But it's like you had the pure like general word, you know, like how hard that is to get without
Yeah.
adding like any letters or anything
Mhm.
like that. So I
Yeah.
definitely had to say Axes of Darkness.
It is like
Frost.
losing the name Radio Shack.
Yeah, a little bit
Yeah.
like that. I miss that guy.
I miss that guy. I wonder who that guy is.
Who is
If
that
we're
guy? I
being
don't know that
completely
guy.
honest, I kind of like the Axis of Darkness triple transition because it feels like a story arc. It goes from Axis of Darkness, then he changes. He goes Frost Axe, and then he's like, "No, we have to go even simpler." Frost.
Frost.
Yes, of course,
That's a-
Frost. So it's like he's like becoming a model or something. It feels like a Zoolander skit. And then,
yeah, sorry.
if we're being completely honest, I Love You, by the way, was kind of already a cringe name to begin with.
Okay.
So the difference between I Love You, by the way, and Head Pat Machine is not as bad. So I'm just going to go with Shishinik to Unoya Simp because I like the name Shishinik and I thought him changing was kind of cringe.
Shishinik was a great name.
Yeah. And he changed back, so that's good.
Yeah,
It
he did
rolls off
change
the
back.
tongue so good. Shishinik.
I know, right? And we can call him Shin Shin Shock or Shit
Yeah.
Shitnik or
Shit
Shishi Loser.
Loser.
Or
yeah,
it's
Loser.
so many ways to BM him. It's
Punik
nice
is a
that he's
good
back.
one. Yeah. There's just a lot of different options you can roll off with that. Unoya Simp, can't really do too much with it without going after Steph instead. So the worst name change for me was Shishinik to Unoya Simp.
yeah, Ray Cobble Simp would have been more of a flame, I think.
Yeah.
Flame
for
angle.
sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the picks are in. The points are in. I'm actually gonna add them up right now.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. 1 Mercury Bobcat. +5. +2. Okay. Round
About two.
up.
Mhm.
Also
Yeah.
put in a weight for Val being short.
Oh. Is that like a positive multiplier or
It's a negative multiplier.
What do you mean? I'm
Gage
not. I'm literally not that
makes sense
for
short.
being like, I guess, average height.
I'm like 6
No
foot.
multiplier. And looks like the maybe second to last Binger Bong of Slow LCS 2023 is won by Ghoul Freak. Let's go. You overcame your
Yay.
height. Let's go.
Yeah, well, my height's not that bad. I'm literally slightly above the average woman
Your
height.
prize is
Congrats on surpassing your limitations, Val. Congratulations. I'm
Thanks,
totally not in
Gage.
shambles right now.
I think I'm gonna start that thing. Gage, you're never winning this one.
Ow.
But guys, the points don't matter, but
No.
what does matter are these games coming up for Slow LCS. We've got some bangers. It's Super Sunday. We have 3 streamed games. I don't know who's casting. I don't even know what the games are, but we'll be back. We'll be back
Which games?
real soon.
What?
Like how like
You don't know any of them?
I-
You have to know at least one. Right?
Okay.
I think
there's
JJ.
know
a
Mavic
Jacob Gold
Greg
Sucks
is one.
versus Sus. There's a Mavic Greg sit and
Yeah.
pretty sure.
There we go.
But if you want to find out what the games are, come back in like 5 to 10 minutes and we'll be back with the games.
All right.
Thank you to Ghoul Freak. Thank you to Filthy Ogre. Super Sunday. Let's get it going.
Sunday.
Sunday. All right, y'all, welcome back. I am Nekome, joined by Gulfreak and local lunch eater Jacob and Gold. What are you eating?
Oh, my mouth is full. Can you give me a second? Hello? I'm just kidding, guys. I am
Close
eating
your
lunch,
mouth, bro.
but my mouth is closed. Hey, don't worry about it. It's great to be back, Cal Poly. I can't wait for this game, JGS. They kind of suck dick. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure what's happening, but they keep losing games that they really should not be losing. So this is going to be a fun one. I hope I see them lose again. Cool Freak, I know, is also excited to see JGS lose. And Nekome, it was a pleasure to be captaining with you. Oh my god, I think some rice almost fell in my mouth.
Good to have you back, Anmek. Yeah, we got Jacob Gold Sucks versus Supreme. Fuck me, dude. Super Underdog Supreme. I've never gotten this team's name right. I do know that Jacob Gold Sucks picked up a win earlier today against Mail Burger.
That can't be right. I don't think that's true. I think you're lying to me to make fun of me.
No.
No way.
Yeah, Jacob Gold Sucks. Jacob Gold Sucks.
You know
even
what's funny
Machu02
about
is getting in on that. Wow.
mother birding is that mother birding actually works. If you're a baby and you're not gonna eat your food, just get mother birded.
Why?
You know
What the
you know
fuck are you
what I'm
talking about? Don't I know what you're talking about, but why are you bringing it up? Is it because you almost spat rice out of your fucking mouth?
No, it's because Ben
Who's
brought
off
it up
cam?
in
Who's
chat.
off cam right now? What do you?
Maybe we should
Guy's
change the
talking
name
about
to
mother
Jacob
birding
Gold
like
Eats
he's like
Lunch.
some like alternative like 30-something like white Hollywood celebrity like mom.
Here, chat. I'll give you the mother bird that you're looking for. Are you guys ready to be gross the fuck out?
All
This
right,
is Curry, by the
cut
way.
the stream. Cut the stream.
Ow.
Cut it. Cut it.
Oh, we're in draft select.
Time to get the draft out.
Thank God.
Oh my god. Is this what you signed up for, Val?
No, man, I already told you
Get
what my
mother
current
birded
condition is in right now. I don't want to see that.
live on stream by like a 24-year-old man.
Hey, 23, excuse you. I'm not quite there yet.
23, excuse you.
Excuse you. Dude, check out this jacket.
Yeah.
It's Dickies, bro. I fucking love Dickies.
You got a Dickie on right now?
I got Dickies. I got my Dickie jacket. I got my Dickie pants on. It's so comfortable. Oh my god. Hey, Soraka band. Who's that for? What are these teams? Who's playing?
That's Gusto Soraka, man. It's Jacob Gold Sucks versus Super Underdog Supreme. I got it right. Yeah, we're boomers, Anthony. Shut up. You're a boomer too. Yeah, Gusto Soraka. Though that one's a banger.
Dude, that really is going crazy.
That's just the transition to the second ban.
Yeah.
Wait, did the sus not ban anything, or am I missing something?
Oh, okay. So last night.
Oh,
we also
so
had
this is
another
Yeah,
Val-
you gotta explain
Yeah.
it to the
Give
chat.
us the
Yeah,
backstory.
what's going
and
on?
enlighten us.
So
Yeah.
basically, Super Underdog Supreme agreed to having no bans against Jacob Gold Sucks, but for some reason, Jacob Gold Sucks is banning things. I don't remember the details of the agreement, but I did. There's just know that there was like a no ban agreement last night, and I don't remember it. So
No, can you give us the details?
And why exactly do you not
Yeah,
remember?
was there some sort of competition or something that happened?
And
that's why
what
there's
is
no
this
bans?
habit of yours that you and your friends have that causes my Flex LP to go down? Expand.
you see, I was studying really hard for my test this weekend, so I can only store a certain amount of information in my head. You know, be good study students, guys.
Are you sure that the fact that there's no bans in this draft is because of something that involved alcohol? Are you sure? Are you 100% positive?
I am 100% positive that it had nothing and absolutely nothing to do with alcohol. So yeah, they're not having any bans.
Go for it. Nobody watches these VODs anyway. Like the most we have on this one is like a 1,000.
All right, we all
view
got
clip.
wasted and
Clip it. Clip it.
Clip it.
Clip it.
Cancel
Yeah.
them. Cancel Cal Poly Esports.
yeah.
Everybody's just a fucking alcoholic.
The
We
last
also-
remaining organization to not be canceled at Cal Poly.
Guys, can somebody please bet on sus winning? Why is it 4,900 to 0?
Yeah, this is wait. Who the
Like,
fuck?
come on. Like,
You
sus
guys
is
not
gonna win.
realize,
Right?
like, Manny is like the biggest Chad of Division 2. I believe in my top laner and not so much my mid laner. Well,
Hey, why are there
technically-
so many people who are in the game in Twitch chat right now? Focus on your fucking draft.
Technically,
What are they
he's
gonna do?
playing
They don't have to
bot.
ban anything. They're just waiting for the time to go down.
Can
Oh
you
my
guys
god.
ban faster?
They have to ban nothing, so they have to just wait and not ban.
Oh my god.
My server crashed. Oh my god.
Everything. Oh
There
my
we go.
god! Yay!
We're in there. We're in there.
Oh my god, we can actually see the pics. Oh my god, the Nasus
Oh, it
went
actually did
through.
ban. What the fuck?
Okay, okay, I'm telling you guys right now, the Nasus has a 90% win rate in CLO right now. So, that's kind of scary to see, but it looks like they're gonna pick a Teemo maybe to counter that.
Now, is that being carried by Haraka?
Yes.
That win rate?
Yes.
Okay, it should be back up.
Yeah,
Are they
Haraka
just-
does have a nasty Nasus.
And we're back. You guys can see me eat more. That's exactly what the people wanted, right?
Oh,
10
right.
points. We have 10 points. I'm putting in 1,000 points on sus. You guys suck.
You're ruining.
You're
the-
going to
okay,
win,
whoever-
by the way.
Whoever put 10 points in is mauling right now because they were gonna get a fat payout.
Alright,
they
they
won.
agree.
I'm getting a fat payout because I just put 1,000 points in, and because sus is gonna win.
I remember they agreed to role swap. Okay, the agreement was role swap for no bans.
Roll swap for no bans. So Smurfdell
Yeah.
is 80 for sure. Is that
Yeah. Yeah. And then Raynon's playing mid, and then Justin's playing top.
Wait, they're
And-
letting Justin. I just put 1,000 points down, and you're telling me that Raina and Justin are playing on their main roles? Are you fucking serious?
5 points. But
Okay,
it's okay.
to be
My
fair,
top
though,
laner's mid.
it is
I believe in him.
Shishinik's gangplank, and he doesn't actually crit anybody. He only crits minions when he plays gangplank. So,
I believe in my teammates. They're gonna
Gangu
do
flanker. Can you guys get out of the fucking chat?
my teammates are gonna carry, I believe.
This is like seeing like an NBA player like tweet at halftime. like- Like, play the game, man.
Get off your phone, dude.
Get off your fucking phone.
Oh my god. They did let Stingy Chicken's Pantheon in too. I remember watching him play Pantheon one game, and his map presence was kind of all over the place. He got everything covered. It was really crazy.
All over the place in a good way.
Yes,
saying?
in a good way.
Mm,
Like, I think he was always there when you needed him to be.
just like
But,
Teggy.
Yeah, no, he's not there, bot lane. I'm all alone in tower, getting bullied to like the enemy ADC.
Okay, well,
like-
you're weak sided, so.
It's fine. I play weak side. I'm used to playing weak side. Like I remember, like so we actually made it to playoffs for CLO, and everyone was so happy, and I was just like, I was so dead that game. That was probably like the worst ADC games I ever played before, and it's just cause like Teggy was just out here like getting Manny fed, getting like Yoki fed, and like he was just everywhere on the map but bot lane. And I was
Yeah,
playing
but
Zaya into
Yogi was fed, so free win, right?
Yes, Zach! Sorry, Raynon came in and decided to say.
Now they're not even. He's not even at his computer while they're drafting. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's like, I logged in my gameplay. I don't need to do anything else. Let me just go check out what Val's doing.
Okay, I think what we have to point out here is that Jacob Gold Sucks now is at 6-3, which should move them out of the 5-way tie for second place currently.
Oh my god, yeah. No,
Oh.
This is the most competitive Soul CS we've ever had.
I
And
know,
it's
right?
definitely not because people are just throwing their games and playing ARAMs. It's definitely because the teams are all super close this year.
Wait, no, I
Yeah.
mean, at least we didn't get an actual ARAM like last year, right?
No, there is an actual. Well, I played in the actual ARAM. There was an actual ARAM last week.
Oh yeah, that was when everyone was like 26 and like 14, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and it said Howling Abyss.
I don't remember remember an ARAM last year. I wonder who could have that been. That doesn't sound familiar to me.
I remember that one.
Oh.
Thanks, Koala.
But yeah, if Super Underdog Supreme wins this one, they will move into a tie for first place, and Jacob Gold Sucks will be possibly locked into a second place here at the end of SLOLCS. It'll depend on the game results from Vista Grande Enjoyers, the last game for Super Underdog Supreme, and of course the two other teams that are currently at 5-3.
Oh my god, Ray Cole's playing Cassiopeia. I think I remember them talking about that last night.
Such a sweat, dude. What
He's
the
a
fuck? This is
sweater.
supposed
Wait,
to be
he's a
for
dirty
fun.
sweater.
Like, have
He's
you
actually a
seen Raiden?
nerdy
He's
sweater.
literally like, he looks like he sweats, man. Okay, he probably sweats so much he probably drinks it. Okay, like I'm so scared to sit on his chair. He's like that thing. Like when I sit there, I can even tap it. I'll probably like get dripped, like in like just gross sweatiness.
You're saying Red Couple plays with like 5 open mason jars underneath this table?
You. Yeah. Pretty- Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, good to know.
Stinky,
Good
man.
to know. Well, last call, I think.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, we got the runes. Yeah, check this out. Last
my
call
God.
predictions. Before you vote, make sure you know what First Strike Gangplank and Fleet Footwork Nasus we're working with. Can go on to next step. Oh my god, it's a Moo.
Okay.
The draft is also restarted. Or wait, no, I'm trolling. We have Conqueror Pantheon, Aftershock of Moo. Conqueror Cast, this guy's such a cringer. This guy's a cringer. He's actually insecure. He's cringe. He's a loser. Can you believe that this Raycova guy is playing Cassiopeia with Conqueror? Phasor Trinimir Chad. He's absolutely a beast. You know, what else is there to say about that? And nobody gives a fuck about ADC. The role is so boring to watch.
Wait. Those runes for Varus.
Yeah, should we go? Should we talk about that? I was gonna try to give him a pass.
Ooh, no.
He has ultimate.
Those are
Hunter,
good, Jacob.
though.
If
He's
he's
a
going
sinner.
AP.
He's
like-
a
If
sinner.
he's going AP,
Yeah.
those are the runes.
Oh, interesting.
And if you look back at the full team comp for Super Underdog Supreme, don't think they have any AP.
Yeah, let's take a look real quick. You can see here, yeah. It's AP Varus, you called it. There it is.
Okay. If you haven't heard yet, I've been spamming AP Varus. And that shit is fucking broken because it made me a 65% win rate mid laner, which is literally fucking impossible. I'm dog shit at mid. You can go 0 and 5 on this thing in lane.
Miss all
and-
your ultis.
You just can't do it. Like early, you just don't do anything, right? Suddenly, you get like 2 items and you pick up like a cheeky Dark Seal, and all of a sudden, you're just one-shotting everybody. And so yesterday, Mysterious029 played the AP Varus and did a lot of damage, and he did that with just the Comet and adapting from buying a fucking longsword to start the game. AP
That
Varus,
champion,
guys.
that
They gotta
champion
nerf this
is
champ. It's got 3 viable roles in like 2 lanes.
Yep.
And I'm sure you could play it top 2 if you really good.
Yep. That
Yeah.
champion is disgusting. It's gross. It's nasty. It's ugly. It's gross and stinky and disgusting. But I believe
It's
in
AP
my
Varus.
D2 teammates. They're gonna beat this cringer Ray Koval and his literally his carry buddy Justin. We all know Justin's the one pulling the hard work, right?
His carry buddy.
Yeah, his carry buddy. Like
Carry
literally
buddy.
Justin is carrying Raiden on his shoulders, and Raiden's just like, I'm better than all you guys. Ha, you're a loser, you're a loser. It's okay.
How
Does anybody in
tall
chat know what the fuck Val just said? Can anybody explain to me what the fuck just happened? What am I listening to?
We're calling Raiden the cringer, because he is.
I think we can get down with that, right?
Yes.
Okay, our view count just went down, which means that all of the members that are in this game are
Everybody's
actually off
playing
of
the
fucking
game.
Twitch.
Good luck, have fun, you need it. Okay, he's already talking.
Okay, we are on to the Rift. Jacob Gold sucks versus Super Underdog Supreme, a game with a lot of implications for our playoff seeding as we move into the first game of Slow LCS Super Sunday.
Woo!
Yeah, say that with less enthusiasm next time. Let's
Yeah,
not
you have
get
to,
too
like-
crazy.
I haven't
You have
slept
to, like, you have to say it with passion, you know?
the entire year.
Why? Just go to sleep.
Yeah, Val and I got this. Don't
I'm
worry
already
about
going
it.
to sleep. Where's the action, guys? Where's the 5-mans?
Okay.
Minions have spawned.
It is a 15.3k prediction on the side of JGS and 4.2k for Sus. And I know that Jacob Gold is a little over half.
1,000 of those 4,000. So yeah, 25%. I got a couple friends on the Sus squad that want to see them win. So I'm confident, that Sus can pull it out. I am biased, and I want to see Ray Koval and Shishnik lose, and I'm not afraid to say it. So let's make it happen. Slice and Dice already off to a really good start on starting that process.
Okay. Wait, is Machu? Wait. I thought Machu wasn't available to play.
He's like, if we're on stream, I gotta be here.
Gotta be
That's
here.
what he said.
The best Sexton in the game. Oh, -1 Shishnik. This guy sucks.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you guys. This Shishnik guy's washed, bro. He hasn't played top lane in 20 years.
I know. Washed Chan. This guy's gonna miss another minion, man.
I don't understand how Mr. Smurfdell and Jonix Cookie are still alive. How have they not died yet? Why is Yoki not already at 3 kills? Oh, Singing Chicken going in. Machu 02 on the back foot. Actually goes back for the Wolves. Oh, wait,
we are
you're
way
supposed to
behind.
play-by-play.
Wait.
Oh,
Yeah,
am I ahead of you?
Yeah, you're ahead. I think.
You just spam plus, brother.
No, I'm watching off of Tarsus.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's gonna have like 3 seconds of delay. You can't shoutcast on Discord if you're watching. No, bro, that's so troll. There's gonna be delay in game then. Okay.
Oh my god.
Jacob has been moved to casting table 2.
All right. Hey, you know what? My fault.
Did you see
You have to say
Bob?
you have to say my fault, crewmate.
My fault, crewmate.
Okay, that was cringe.
I'll leave the Discord, or I'll leave the league game. I'll stop spectating off the league game.
Okay.
Got stuck on the
Machu02 looping around. He's pinging the tri-bush. Wait, hold on, Rainen's got no
Wait,
mana.
wait, I hear Raiden screaming at the bottom.
That's a big slap from Slice and Dice. A flash followed by a flash.
Oh, no.
Slice and Dice now on the run, but Ray Couple has no mana. Whoa, Slice and Dice going back in? And Directed Camera will take us bot to the AP Varus, my beloved. Nothing happening so far. I think Rainen's scream is spoiling the flash, because he screamed and then we saw the flash.
Screaming downstairs. Okay, well, at least one
Tell that bitch to shut up. Oh my god, wait, how did
Oh my
Machu
God.
get into this bush? Okay, first bandage toss goes wide, he starts crying, and then he doesn't hit him with another one. Wait, is he looking to go back in?
No, I think he's just trying to help get this wave
I
pushed
think he's,
in.
yep.
Well, actually, they could try to dive if Machu's the psychopath,
I
but
think it's
he's
so
just a normal
low.
person.
I think it's too low to do that dive. But I mean, I guess if a Moo
If that wasn't a Sexton move, I don't know what was. Miss
Helping out his top laner.
miss bandage toss and then start crying.
It's the automatic reflexes, the cue into crying.
You into crying. That's Jamie's #1 combo.
Okay, I also hit the crying after all my CeeLo games where Techie abandons me and I'm dying under turret.
Again, no Teggy slander. This is a no Teggy slander zone.
I'm not flaming him. Man gets things done, which is why I'm okay with it.
And stop crying.
It still hurts. Being like 30 CS down. It's okay. My team's doing well. That's all that matters. Right?
Sounds like a mental gap. Impact wouldn't cry like that. Okay, Shishinik, barrel combos.
Oh my god, Shishinik's playing as champion.
Yay.
Oh, speaking of being a champion,
Ray
Red
Bubble
Bull's
up
about to die!
pretty far. He's in the miasma. Can he make this happen?
Oh,
He gets
shit.
the
What the
first
fuck?
blood
Oh, shit.
on the Slice and
Oh my
Dice, and he
God.
gets his ulti from it, causing a double kill for the cringe mid laner for Jacob Gold sucks. Oh my god, that... How did he win?
My points!
My
My points!
My points. I put like 10 on JGS, I think.
You... Oh, wait. Okay, never
Wow.
mind. I was gonna say, you were the 10-point guy.
No. I put 10 on JGS. Okay, Gusto getting hit by a wave. I mean, a bubble here. And there's also an ulti from Shishinik. I don't know how much they can commit here. Oh, never mind. Machu is here with the bandage toss. This time it hits. He gets a second bandage toss on the Gusto, who flashes away. But the Twitch poison, and it's a double kill for Mr. Smurfdale, who is the best AD carry on Jacob Gold Sucks.
True.
Yeah,
Dude,
Mr. Smurf
real.
did kind of smurf there, I'm not gonna lie.
Mr.
The
Smurfdale.
I really like the placement on the game plan goal too from Shishinik. I mean, that was really nice. It totally cut off any sort of escape route and let Machu come in, help out with that second kill. Actually, as I say that,
Okay.
Machu is flashing
Machu
away.
wasting no time, flashing away. Come on, cry, Machu. Cry. Out comes the Pantheon W, and Slice and Dice will pick up the kill. Oh, Ray Covell has arrived, though. The Miasma is put down. Pantheon is grounded. He can't W. Ray Covell picks up the kill. Now Slice and Dice is exhausted, trying to run away. He is level 6, and he does have his ulti. Twitch poison ticking down. He will get out, though.
You know, the Twitch poison onto Trinidad, I'm not sure if that procs. I'm pretty sure that procs Cassio's E, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
It's
Oh
pretty
my
disgusting.
That's okay. Well, that's a really good move on their part.
There's just like
I-
a weird like poison handshake thing in League of Legends where like
I feel like if they I feel like if Pantheon and Trinidad
Oh,
actually turned around
no.
onto the bot lane, it might have been better for them.
this is a dive angle. No, this Gusto picks up the aggro by autoing, and they pick up the kill. But Gusto gets kind of racisted by the tower on the way out. But a kill in the pocket of Yoki on this AP Varus.
Yeah, that gold is gonna be.
That
really...
is good. And they are going to miss fat waves down here for Smurfdale.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate how Sus is still looking to make plays, even though, you know, Slice and Dice and Satan Chicken got outplayed by Ray Covell mid lane, but then it's like, okay, let's look for something bot lane, and then Yolki and Goofs are like, you know, we know the Twitch just got 2 kills, but let's look for a dive since it's making sense. They're not afraid of JGS. In fact, they're more than ready to fight them. So it's kind of refreshing to see that, you know, even with this early deficit, they want to stay in the game.
Just fight, you know?
Yep, exactly. I mean, that's what you do in Solo CS. You just fight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
speaking of, Shishinik.
Shishinik getting withered. Trying to run away, but Stinging Chicken has arrived to the fight too. Haraka will commit his ulti. The bonks are coming down. The Pantheon W, and Haraka says plus 12. Shishinik goes down as Mr. Smurfdale. So 2 kills picked up for Sus here.
Yeah,
And
like
this
an
bear is
attack.
starting to look pretty strong.
Oh, that's so spooky, man. You do not want Varus fed. Especially an AP Varus who's gonna be one-shotting you from like so far, and these guys don't have any gap closers except for Mumu.
Yeah, and even with that, you know, the early 3 kills onto Mr. Smurfdale, Yoki, by picking up some shutdowns here and there, also kind of creating a farm canyon here. I didn't even realize that. He's basically 50 farm up on Mr. Smurfdale. He is now 1k gold up on JGS's bot laner.
That's my mid laner.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we gotta pause.
Don't look at me. I'm ugly. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it seems like as long as Yolki can stay out of the reach of Gangplank or Cassiopeia, or especially Amumu, honestly, as long as he doesn't get locked down by the Amumu, he's in a really good spot to be able to just fire off these big AP projectiles later in the game. He's got plenty of prio for early dragons if that's the way that Sus decides to go. And I would hope that Sus tries to go for early dragons. I think it might be difficult with Raykoval in the mid lane, like always pushing it in and Slice and Dice not being able to respond. But I'm sure they can find a timing where it works out, or catch Raykoval by surprise and then go to the objective then.
Okay, we have an update from the game. Haraka has DC'd.
He's playing on his
Haraka has
1060
DC.
computer. We actually got to see his setup yesterday, and man is playing on a 1060.
Ooh, yikes. I mean, I'm on a 1070, so like I feel it though. It's League of Legends.
It's
You
League
don't
of
really need
Legends,
anything.
You know, it's
yeah,
League of Legends. Like
you can play it on integrated graphics if you really need to.
Like
Okay, what
Chrome,
about now?
Chrome is more intensive than League
That's
of Legends.
actually true. But like Chrome is
yeah.
more like RAM intensive. Like if you have bad RAM or low RAM, then that's
Yeah.
where Chrome kind of like fucks you up.
How's
It
it
just by existing.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck you just said because you just cut out. Can you say that again, Jared?
By existing as a tab, Chrome takes up like 30% of your RAM.
Yeah, no,
No,
it really
fuck.
does. You know what I love too?
mic sound? No, sorry.
What do you love, Jacob?
I love Macintoshes. I'm trying to update my girlfriend's like 2019 Mac, MacBook Pro or MacBook Air or whatever. It refuses to update to Ventura. It makes no fucking sense. But you know what? With Windows Update, I don't even want to update that. That's why everybody should use Windows, because if you're trying to update to Windows 11, like you're not supposed to. But with Mac, you kind of want to get the new special thing. You know what I mean? Like I think it's so BS that it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand Apple. I don't get it. I want them to stop.
You know what they're telling you, right? Get a new MacBook.
You're so right, though. That's so true.
You're outmoded. You're outmoded. It's the reality of a lot of consumer technology, actually.
I actually don't own anything from Apple. I have a Samsung phone. Because all I hear is just Apple people just complaining about their stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know, my Samsung phone, I've had it since high school. It's still working. It's pretty good.
She's the one that ruins the group chat.
See, I got an iPhone, and I
don't
had
care
Samsung
about-
for a long time. But I had an iPhone because people on Tinder, if they saw that I agree messages, would straight up just not respond.
Yep.
It's a Tinder
They give me
thing.
their number, I'd send the first text, it'd be a green bubble, and then ghosted. Nothing. Or they'd
Nah.
straight up tell me why.
Point
do you have
and
an
laugh.
Android?
Point and laugh. This guy uses Tinder.
We're pointing
I
and laughing
did,
at
past
Admiral
tense.
because you use Tinder.
They're
Oh
so dumb.
yeah, the green bubble thing. Oh, you did. Okay, yeah, we got. While we're in the pause, we have Tarsa with us.
Yes.
But yeah,
Yeah.
So
I am
my-
eating lunch. So.
everyone in my family
Oh my God, the game is back. Hold up. Hold up.
has an iPhone, and they hate that. What the fuck is it? Whenever someone uses like the Apple like thing, or like any reaction on a message, it spells it
Oh
out.
yeah, and it like
Text.
spells it out for everybody in the group
Yeah.
chat.
But all
Yeah.
Val's correct. All I hear about them from them about their phones is complaining, and
Yeah,
also
they-
asking me how to fix things on their iPhone. So
Yeah, like they easily break and stuff. Like, dude, I've like dropped this phone like into so many things. I've dropped it like from 2 stories, not 2
yeah,
stories.
like a drunken rage, right? Like I hate Rainan.
Yeah. Rainen
Like,
just
he
texts
keeps
me I'm a
leaving me.
loser and I'm throwing my phone across his leg. No, but it survives so much. I love my Samsung phone. I'm not doing a paid ad from Samsung, I promise. It's just it's a
It's okay,
good
we don't have
phone.
any fucking sponsors, Val. Tier 3 sub for Jacob Gold's Tinder. Thank you, Cal Poly Esports.
Yay.
The winner actually gets something for this?
Oh
What
no, they're
happens to the
getting
trophy?
they're getting
Oh, okay,
trophy. They get the little figure things. Yeah. They go to juvenile.
Okay, wait,
detention.
Tarsa, have you? Oh wait, go ahead.
Okay,
Jared,
that's a big depth charge onto Mr. Smurfdale, but the Nami Wave is going to get some peel out, but she will go down to this AP Varus. Ooh, Mr. Smurfdale just barely avoids that Comet Spear.
Yeah, definitely.
More gold in the pocket for Varus, man.
Yeah. like I said earlier, Stingy Chicken on his Pantheon is really, really nasty. Just he's always across the map. He's always where you need him to be, and he just has so much pressure with that global ultimate.
He's all over. They were looking to dive him, but they're gonna back off here as they sense Ray Couple coming down. But Gusto is caught out. He lands a Q onto Smurfdell on auto. Can he get one more to take down Smurfdell? And he does. And Yoki is on a rampage on the back end. Oh, sorry. Wait.
Wait, it's actually crazy. Sus has equalized the gold that
Yeah.
JG's had like a 2,000 gold lead at 8 minutes, which was ridiculous. It should have been game ending. But Mr. Smurfdell has died 3 times in a row without getting a single kill. And now the Yoki Varus AP has finished Nashor's Tooth, is sitting at 4-1 with a shutdown. This is actually looking really, really good for Sus right now. One thing I also wanted to ask, while JGS does the dragon, is has anybody actually tried Juvie? Is it actually good?
What is this shit? I swear to God, I don't know what this is.
It's
Also,
Nade Shot's
I'm
energy
like-
drink.
Okay. Also, I'm mosaic, so I can't see anything.
I thought you guys were talking about like Juvie as in the jail.
That's what I was thinking.
No, no, we're
So-
not.
Winner goes to
The winner
Juvie.
gets into Juvie.
I'm like, I had no idea what this is. I'm like, the only Juvie okay.
I mean, if the past...
It's definitely like a weird ass name to give your energy drink.
Uh-oh, Mr. Smurfdell kind of caught out, but he is invisible, but that's huge damage down from Yoki. Gusto trying to run away. He has the Twitch poison taken down, but he does have his W shield. Machu comes in with the Q, and the shutdown is picked up by Ray Covel. Oh, wait, no. Picked up by the...
Oh wait, look, Singing Chicken's actually coming down for the bot lane, and there's no vision on him. He actually might be able to get a kill. It's not looking great since he's level 7 and Ray Koval's level 10, but he's definitely trying his best.
Yeah.
Didn't walk over any vision. Ray Covel doesn't know he's here.
You know, like
Oh,
even
the
there's so much,
Twitch.
yeah, even if there's so
Okay,
much
there it
action
is.
going on in the game right now, like we have to remember there's a Nasus in the game. Nasus is stacking and he's not behind in CS at all and has a kill at 13 minutes. He's gonna be an absolute monster later on.
Wait, Nasus can stack barrels, right?
Uh,
That's a good question, and I have no idea.
Knows it.
I'm not a very good color caster. My league game knowledge has suffered immensely since I've stopped playing this game. I can talk about what's happening on screen really well, though.
It's a good thing to not play League of Legends.
I'm Googling
That's what
it
I'm
now.
saying, bro. Also, Ray Koval. Okay, so who wins? Ray Koval 5-0 with Rod of Aegis stacking, or Yoki with the Leeching Leer Nashor's Tooth build?
Yoki.
Call it now. Give me your bets now.
Yoki.
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 Yoki. I think the one saving grace for Cassiopeia, who is short range against a Yoki Varus that can just kill you from across the map, is that the Cassiopeia will have access to Zhonya's, which is a major cuck for AP Varus, I can tell you that. The only issue is if he does get hit by the R from Yoki, the corrupted chains, those blight stacks stay on him. So even if he charges up that WQ and Ray Covel is in stasis, he can completely whip the WQ and just hit E onto him and still do massive damage. Oh, hold on. Mr. Stinging Chicken just ulties down onto Shishnik and takes him out. This guy is all over the map, man.
Yeah, this guy just from the heavens singing chicken says, all right, top lane, you've had enough of your island. Time to die once again. Shishinik, I mean, he's scaling. I don't think he cares too much about losing his tower at this point, since he's gotten so many barrels and so many silver serpents. But, you know, definitely not fun to have a gray screen. As Haraka, I want to take a look at his stacks, actually, just to kind of see where he's at right now in terms of his Nasus mid-game power.
Yeah, to top lane scaling monsters, it's gonna come down to like how. I think this game is definitely gonna go past about 30 minutes.
354 stacks on that Nasus.
That's pretty
at 15
low, I feel
minutes.
like.
At 15? I think that's right where you want to be, right?
I feel like you can definitely get to 400. You're against a gangplank, you know what I mean? Like, if you just hit the barrels, you'd have a lot more. Just
the
because
gang-
you wouldn't be pressured off the minion wave as much.
Yeah. I don't know. Gangplank is kind of a fucking bastard, though.
Yeah, he's kind of a pain in the
Just-
ass.
You saw that crit Q on. Ooh. Okay. Crap, chains go wide.
Dude,
Look
I
at
love
most of his skill
Smurfdell.
set.
You know he's learning from Shishinik and Raykoval on how to talk shit
Oh yeah.
and how to
it's
emote.
Definitely contagious.
Couple is one of the top 10 emoters in slow LCS history.
Yep. It's also one of the biggest cringers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he talks a lot of shit for never having won a Soul CS before. That's all I gotta say.
That's true.
It is
I get-
true. It's also super old, so him not having a championship belt yet is also kind of cringe.
Embarrassing. I'll just say
even.
it. Embarrassing to be Raykoval. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh
Just,
my
what the fuck is
God.
that damage?
We love Casio.
We love Casio.
Yeah, this team comp is looking really scary. But Sus does have a little bit of a slow lead, about a 1k. So I think Kavi just needs to land. Yoki just needs to land a Varus ulti on the Casio, and I think she's just dead. There's nothing she can do. But hopefully this game, hopefully he can land that ulti.
Yeah, you know, it is kind of forgiving. As well as we see a Baron fight starting to materialize. Yoki is off to the side. The rest of his team is going bot. Looks like they're just going to give this one over. And that's 2 Drakes to JGS. With their bot lane advantage that they had too, that you mentioned earlier, Anmek.
Yeah, I know. It's interesting to see that just how important mid lane is, and Raykoval just outputs so much pressure around the map, especially with Machu following him around. Like, you just can't fight this team as it is right now because Raykoval spikes with 2 items. His Rod of Ages is almost fully stacked. It's just impossible to contest these objectives. I really do think that if Sus wants to be able to get back to this game, they really got to commit to the 1-3-1. You know, once Slice and Dice gets the second item, once Haraka gets the second item, then it'll be a little more interesting to see how the macro plays out. But until then, you know, JGS can just deathball into the objectives and take them without worrying about a team fight or worrying about losing the objective.
Yeah, Sus has a really strong pick team. I think they just need to, if one of these guys get caught out, I think then you just have to get the right person caught out at the right time. But they have a lot of I can't say it. They have a lot of abilities at their hand to play in order to get these picks.
Yeah, and if they go into a 1-3-1, they have the pressure of the semi-global Stingy Chicken ultimate. And that 3 group that you would put mid lane is actually really, really nice for the Varus. You've got 2 guys that can stand in front of him and lock people down so that he can get his 3 blight stacks. Yeah, it looks like that's basically what they're doing right now. Stingy Chicken kind of hovering side lanes, looking for an ulti potential. And Yoki just... This is what you want to do on AP Varus. You just want to play with vision, play with, you know, play over walls, because you can ulti somebody over a wall and just races them. As we see Haraka committing onto Raykoval. Raykoval will get a double ulti. The Pantheon is grounded, so he can't W. Oh, Raykoval goes down to Yoki, and a TP has come in from Shishnik. He's looking for Yoki. He does land that trial by fire damage. Haraka now trying to run away from Smurfdell and Jungkook. Or not Jungkook. Oh yeah, it is Jungkook. Mr. Smurfdell flashing forward, the heal committed. The movement speed from Nami, he's still chasing Haraka. No, the Wither is too strong from Nasus. You saw Mr. Smurfdell there was basically like rooted. That's the power of Nasus W.
Yeah, I want to talk about that 2-for-2 trade as well, because seeing Chicken and Yoki dying is, you know, doesn't have as much value for JGS as Raykoval dying and Shishinik dying, because then, as you can see, Slice and Dice gets a little bit of damage on that tier 2 bot lane tower. Machu has to go and cover that shutdown that Raykoval had is now in the hands of Yoki, I believe, and it just makes it, you know, the gold lead in Sus's favor again. It makes it so much more difficult to play against this 1-3-1. You can see that Sus is slowly exploiting JGS and how the rotations just aren't as powerful as what a Pantheon can do.
Yeah, they're definitely got a lot of money onto that Varus as well. That shutdown, like as any ADC player would say, that was worth dying for.
Super worth, yeah, and he's sitting on the blasting one now, Yoki. He is about, I would say, 2,000 gold away from getting that Rabadon's. And once you get that Rabadon's at this point in the game, with how he's curved into this power, you can one-shot anybody on JGS.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can see that Ray Koval is not going for more damage. He's got those two Zhonya's components. He's looking for more survivability. You can see actually Singing Chicken going in on Shishinik with Gusto not far
Caught out
behind,
here in
landing
the
the hook.
bot lane. Gusto lands the hook. Shishinik has an orange. He's standing in place, and oh my god, Trial by Fire is broken. He manages to trade on the Stinging Chicken.
And you can see off to the side too, Yolki found Mr. Smurfdell in the jungle. And you can see that superior vision from Sus and how it enables these picks to come up. And Mr. Smurfdell getting caught in the rotation from bot to mid gets punished. And this is exactly what Sus wants. Just slowly choking people out. Ray Koval stuck top lane, matching Haraka because nobody else can match the Nasus. And once again, the macro from Sus is just impeccable right now.
Yep. Oh, hold on. Yoki does get hit by the bandage toss into the Nami bubble, but there's no damage coming out from JGS with their last carry top lane. Yeah, they're just they're using their picks and they're picking up damage on these objectives. They are gonna get. Oh, they did have good vision there for the drag, but Machu finds that.
Yeah,
We'll
Seth
see
is
if-
playing this pretty perfectly. They got two split pushers, Tryndamere and Nasus just gonna always have map pressure, forcing JGS to respond to this pressure, and also like making room for them to make mistakes and to allow Pantheon, Yoki, and the Nautilus to get all these picks that they're getting.
A crucial drag fight coming up here. If JGS secures this, it would be their sole point. Looks like all members of each team are converging on this fight. Shishinik getting jumped on by Stinging Chicken, and the rest of his team is here to back him up. Maju flashes for an ulti into a 5-man wave from the Nami. Down goes Mr. Smurfdell. The Gangplank ulti is still coming out. Ray Koval trying to kite away, but it's a triple kill for Shishinik, and now he's looking for this kill on Slice and Dice. Slice and Dice isn't his ulti, though. Does manage to take down Shishinik, and the only members left are the mid laner for Sus and the support for JGS, so no dragon will be taken here.
Yeah, and I would argue that that's really good for Sus, just delaying these objectives from being taken, whether or not they get them or not. Getting these team fight wins, starting to balloon that gold advantage. You can see it's at 3,000 now. Slice and Dice can actually just go and start the dragon. As JGS is respawning, they may or may not be able to respond. But this is actually just really good in these fights, even if they are even in kills. The fact that, Slice and Dice stayed alive at the end of it, and also that Sus has that tempo advantage and that gold lead just means that they can just keep crawling back into this game.
Stingy Chicken does have the Pantheon ulti, so he'll be able to get there in time for the Drake to hopefully just fight it.
It's getting a little dangerous. Double TPs committed for JGS. Stingy Chicken is on the miasma, tries to go in on Ray Koval, but he's just taking so much damage. The blue team will take the Drake, but here comes the damage from Yoki. He's looking for more. Looks like JGS is just going to back out, and it was stolen by Gangplank. I'm going to assume it was Trial by Fire, because that is broken, but see what happens.
Yeah, I think it was either Trial by Fire auto attack or a barrel from Shishinik. It was unfortunate. Stingy Chicken kind of just tried to keep JGS from entering the Dragon Pit and wasn't in range to smite when it got below 1200. So, it's on soul point now for JGS, and this is how they get back into the game, is they get this last dragon. They don't get out macroed in the next few minutes, and then once they have that Ocean Soul, it becomes that much harder to 1-3-1 and start choking them out.
Yeah.
Say, Ocean Soul against Varus.
Fair enough. Yeah, true.
Against the rest of them, maybe, right? Against Varus, helps your regen. And Varus is combat for 0.00. That's used.
Yeah, but I think the Ocean Soul is going to be really good for the Cassiopeia.
I love Direct-to-Cam. Gotta watch those chickens go down, that one's huge.
I mean, Stingy Chicken is doing the most right now, going across the map, getting all these camps. What is the rest of the other 9 players doing? They're like farming or something? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's moving, he's active, he's dynamic. This is great. There we go. Oh my god.
Oh my god, the barrels are starting.
They just wanted to show up the barrel. Directed camera's just like, check
ooh,
this out real
damage,
quick.
ooh,
They go back
damage,
to Pantheon.
Ooh, give me, ooh, damage. Direct-to-Cam, damage hoe, as usual.
Yep. Oh. I know.
And they've got a lot of vision control here red side. Around the Drake, not so much around the Baron. Yeah, they're just sticking to this 1-3-1.
Just have to
But look-
wait for one of them to overextend.
Yeah, look how dark the map is for blue. JGS. They can't see anything. This is really dangerous to Avaris. I mean, they do see in mid lane, but... Ooh.
Yeah, just like trying
Just
to
keep winning the
pressure.
Baron.
Just trying to pressure the Naxxes, but should be a little bit worried of a Pantheon ulti coming down. I mean, this does look familiar from the earlier play where he's also in the same spot and Pantheon comes out of nowhere. Looks like they will try to make that same play, but we'll see what they do here.
It would be interesting if they try this play with Baron up right now. They do have plenty of wards on that top side, though.
That is true.
So it could be possible. I'm not sure if it would directly result in a Baron take.
Yeah, and then you also have Yoki covering for... I think if Yoki just like knowing that they're gonna show bot, he can rotate to get his ulti off and hopefully take out a core member to do the Baron.
Stinging Chicken is making his way bot. Things coming out. Shishnik has been taking a lot of damage,
my
but Trial by Fire and Barrels just want to fucking one-shot Stinging Chicken. And Shishnik now sitting on 3.5 items. Really starting to put out a lot of damage. Okay, a bandage toss comes out and a great miasma from Ray Covell, and they're just gonna get a free kill on the Slice and Dice. That's 2 kills now for JGS, and it looks like they're gonna start moving towards that Baron. But
Yeah, that macro that I applauded Sus for just seemed to fall apart in the last 30 seconds. Singing Chicken was looking for a play. He was looking for a while. You could tell when he was clearing his camps, and he was telling his team, like, hey, I got my ult. We can look for something, right? But then he didn't find anything, and then he's like, okay, well, let's just go for Gangplank at his tier 2. Gets absolutely punished for it. Haraka and him just don't have enough damage. Baron's going to go down in favor of JGS. Soul is coming up in less than a minute, and then JGS is going to have time to reset and start contesting it. There's not enough vision for Sus to really know what's happening around the map, especially in that bot side jungle. So they're going to get absolutely punished for it and lose Soul Point most likely. You can see that Yoki's not even ready to contest that last objective. He's recalling right now with only 35 seconds left. The team has to reclaim vision, and Sus is just getting absolutely dominated around the map in this last 10 minutes of the game or so.
Yeah, really unfortunate timing to die there to Shishnik, and then Slice and Dice getting caught in the Raptors pit by a great miasma. Right couple. I hate that ability, but really good usage there. All my champions dash, man. Okay, Slice and Dice in the side lane again.
Oh my
fucking God, he disappears, and Shishnik is chasing after him. So is Ray Covell, and Stinging Chicken will go down, which is basically going to spell Ocean Soul for JGS. What the fuck is that damage?
Yeah, Shishnik finishing his, I believe, what is that called? Last Whisper, whatever that item is, and it absolutely just destroys Slice and Dice, who's just sitting on 2 items now versus 4. I don't even know.
He didn't even know.
Nobody in the history of anybody would pop Tryndamere ult when they have 800 health remaining, which I think is what Slice and Dice had still when he absolutely got destroyed. I don't know what you do against that.
Okay, wait, hold on. Yoki with a corrupted chain over the wall. That's the power of AP Varus. Nice little respite from getting shit on the last couple of minutes.
You can see that Varus or cooldown is actually really low too, so Yoki can just fire those off whenever they're off cooldown and try to catch somebody off guard. Ray Covell has finished Zonya's, so that will stop him from getting one shot, at least immediately after getting ulted. Of course, if Yoki is able to land the arrow after the stasis, then it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, but still, I mean, like, there's some glimmers of hope for Sus, but right now, JGS is in the driver's seat.
Yeah, it was a 5k gold lead for Sus, I believe, just 8 minutes ago, no?
Yep.
It's now become completely equalized.
Gangplank is such a nasty champion.
Gangplank is a little rat nasty champion, and Shishnik is cringe for playing it. Oh no, Haraka walking into a bush. 1000 damage on the nose. Out comes the Prowler's Claw. Out comes the true damage, and the ulti, and Shishnik will take down Haraka and collect that shutdown. Rat champ, rat champ, rat champ.
That's so funny. I mean, he played it really well, right? Shishnik,
Yeah, it was.
He landed
perfect,
multiple
yeah.
barrels. He got Trial by Fire reset multiple times. Like, he deserved to get that kill on Haraka for how fed he is and how well he played. But just looking at that and how the Nasus did have in fact have Thornmail, just it makes it just seem so ridiculous.
Oh my god. I like the 1000 damage though. Like perfect 1000 damage. You don't see that often.
Oh my god. Well, it's
Yeah.
not looking too good for Sus right now. Having their main frontline Nasus just get one shot by the King. Oh,
Okay, that's
Oh
big
my
damage
God.
onto Ray Cubble from the Corrupted Chains. Didn't commit his Zanyas. Because he has a massive ego. Oh no. Slice and Dice, didn't you learn your lesson? He does pop his ulti on time. That's no Tryndamere ulti.
I think
As
he's
now
gonna...
Smurfdell is trying to siege this tower. Will flash away, but still gets Stride Breaker. Stinging Chicken will land a W onto the Twitch. Now trying to put out some damage, but he's so far behind now, and Smurfdell can just auto in place and take out the jungler for Sus. Who? Okay.
That works, I guess.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
I just don't know what you do if you're Sus. You can see that Stinging Chicken can't even 1v1 the Twitch anymore. You know, what Pantheon is good at doing is finding picks, and he can't get it solo anymore. He needs at least one teammate to help him with arguably one of the weaker members of JGS at this point, with Mr. Smurfdell having 8 deaths. He's not worth that much gold. He doesn't have a shutdown. You know, he's not a priority target. And even then, he's still stronger than Stinging Chicken. It just makes it seem that much harder for Sus to do anything. The next objective is the Baron in a minute and a half. Slice and Dice, you know, he has some priority now, but he doesn't have a ward to place down. He doesn't have Gusto to help, you know, get a vision line on the Baron pit. And it just seems like as soon as, you know, JGS respawns, they start walking out, they start pushing those waves in, they're going to get the second Baron, they're just going to end the game.
Yeah. Go ahead, Belle.
Pantheon's early game is just, he's completely falling off right now. You can definitely feel it, and he's just gonna be a stun bot at this point. I'm not even sure if he can survive anything at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he ulties to try and kill Shishnik. He gets Prowler Clawed, Trial by Fire, barreled. He dies. He ulties to try and kill Ray Cubble. He gets Miasma, you know, because you can see where he's going to land. Can't move, can't W, dies. Like, it's really hard for him to play the game right now.
Perhaps he can play as a peel for Varus in case something comes up, but
Yeah, that's about it.
yeah. Not looking good, but I still believe, because Rainen's a cringer.
Rainen is a cringer, thank you.
Yeah, we can all agree on that one right there. I mean, I think it's hard too, because it's just like, once that 1-3-1 falls apart for Sus, then you don't have a team fighting comp. You can't play against Gangplank and
Sweet
Cassiopeia.
Mother Mary.
Okay.
Baraka takes 2 double barrel combos from Shishnik. Shishnik ulties, but oh my god.
Trial
He
by
just
fire.
gets parlayed and goes down. Now we see pings onto the Baron.
This is just like a good lesson for Baraka. When you're playing against a Gangplank, you can't just let him do this to you. You have to hit the barrels. Even if it's like scary, you're gonna get hit no matter what, so you might as well try to like stop it from happening. And that's really the only way you can play against Gangplank. I don't know.
What?
Dice.
Wait, so this is a
He's like-
Chad. Wait, he's a fucking Chad.
he just times it perfectly, I guess. He just
just-
knows how much damage he's
He
gonna
even
do.
he tried to walk away for a second and went back. Okay.
Wow, and JGS is just gonna get one tower and then probably an inhibitor actually, because of course Slice and Dice has no HP, so he can't actually run out of base right away. Stinging Chicken is gonna
Okay,
go
here
for
it
a
is.
play,
Stinging
though.
Chicken.
Oh,
Before he even gets the W off, he's completely chunked. Slice and Dice now chasing a nice route from Yoki. Will pick up the shutdown onto Shishnik, but Yoki is stunned up. No, he goes golden. He manages to avoid the damage, but eventually goes down to Mr. Smurfdell. Now Slice and Dice is trying to run away. Stinging Chicken also still very low from the beginning. Mr. Smurfdell trying to pick a kill up onto Stingy Chicken, but Stingy Chicken takes him back anyway. Now Ray Cubble kind of unleashed here. Oh, actually the Fawn is really nice from Baraka. He's not taking that much damage from Ray Cubble. But yeah, 2 picks for JGS. Pretty much should spell the Elder, but Ray Cubble just wants to fight instead. Machu going in, Ray Cubble trying to kite back, but he is being called a coward by Slice and Dice. He goes golden, but he's 1 HP. Baraka just needs to stand next to him, and the shutdown picked up by Slice and Dice. Now Machu goes down as well. John X Cookie is the only one left alive, and it's a huge turnaround for Sus here as the Elder is up. And they have 3 members alive to take it.
That's my top laner! That's my top laner!
I mean, okay. I
Ray
think one thing
Cubble.
we gotta point out is
Cubble.
Ray Cubble with that Conqueror proc, it just wasn't really doing a whole lot for him. I do think that Phase Rush would help a lot more in this situation, especially against a Nasus with Wither and a Tryndamere who can try to run you down, right? So it makes it difficult. The Elder goes the way of Singing Chicken and Sus. And this could be the start of a comeback for Sus against JGS as they run straight to the Baron.
They are pinging that Baron.
I'm hearing Rainen laughing. I'm nervous. What's happening?
Uh-oh, wait, Rain's laughing?
Maybe,
No
maybe
spoilers. No
maybe
spoilers.
Maybe it's getting annoying or something. But, okay.
Yeah, it looks like we're not even going to see a contest here from JGS. That Baron goes down so quickly from
Yeah,
the
they
damage
do-
from the Varus.
They do
now
have
have-
Elder buff.
Yeah, that too.
Sorry.
Now they have Elder, and don't apologize about that. Now they have Elder, and if you say sorry to saying sorry, that's it. We're done.
Okay.
Ending the stream.
Okay. Yes.
I do think that once Raykoval gets a Void Staff, things will look a lot better. But just until that item gets completed, it's going to be really rough to get through Haraka Gusto at this point. I do... So Slice Nices has a Sheen. What is that building into?
Essence Reaver, I would assume.
Yeah.
Essence Reaver builds out a Sheen? I'm the worst color caster, dude. Just get me off. Just mute me, please.
Yeah, I think that's got to be the Essence Reaver.
Oh my god, please don't fall for the barrels. That's... Okay, thank god. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna see a lot of damage. Definitely one shots with Elder buff. I think it's going down now. Wait, though. How much longer? do
Close
we
to
have?
going down.
I mean, okay, honestly though, can Sus even do anything with these double buffs? Like, they're trying to push down mid right now. You see the 1-3-1 Tryndamere and Singing Chicken on top lane. But, like, they were playing against double super waves in the bot lane and mid lane. They can't really team fight, honestly, if they get caught out by a big Gangplank barrel into a Cassiopeia stun or something similar. You can see they're having a really hard time sieging in the mid lane. And the Baron buff is going to time out within the next minute or so. Like, what can they realistically do other than equalize the goal, like get a gold lead, and kind of reset, not have the game end immediately?
Yeah, they're just with.
It's
I thought that Yoki. They're just gonna have to be content with swinging this gold lead back into their favor. 4.5k gold in their favor now. Yeah, they can't do much. Okay, hold on. Shishnik commits the ulti. He got the raise morale perk, so they're gonna get movement speed through. A flash Q by Machu. It's not gonna hit Yoki, but it will hit Gusto, and I think Gusto is just going to die here. Another bandage toss from Machu, and Haraka is gonna pop his ulti. Try here, Machu still on the chase, looking for Haraka. The ulti will land. Mr. Smurfdo's putting out autos onto Yoki. Flashes forward, takes down Yoki. Slice, stinging bot side. We're able to pick up an inhib, but holy Shishnik, the damage coming out of the Gangplank, and he's flashing forward for the parlay on the Slice and Dice. 4 members down on Sus, and it's a disaster. Pushing into the base, trying to get this tower here. A TP is going to come out and protect that siege minion. Ishnik, Ray Covel definitely calling for the end here. There are Baron minions still for Sus, but it's not going to do much. What can Haraka do? The autos are coming out onto this turret. Shishnik looking for a kill here. A barrel is placed. A barrel is popped. Oh no, but Haraka actually manages to stop it, but it doesn't matter. The rest of JGS are hitting that Nexus, and the comeback is complete. JGS move into a tie for first place here.
That's so
Slow LC.
unfortunate. That's
You know, honestly, look at the damage. Just hey guys, just
Hey, Ray Covel,
hey
useless.
guys, just look at the damage graph.
I stand by my statement earlier. Like, Justin carries Ray Koval on his back. Okay, Ray Koval's always getting carried, man. Like last year, it was me, right? Obviously, and now it's
Oh
Justin
my
again.
God, Ray Covel confirmed Rave Bay of Shishnik. Just perma on his shoulders.
Perma on his shoulders. Ray Koval.
You know, okay. Also, Raykoval had 565 gold a minute. It was 100 gold a minute more than anybody else in this game, which is just insanity. Not only does Gangplank do a shit ton of damage, but he reaches his items just that much faster than everybody else in the game. It's ridiculous. Like, what do you even say to that? Like,
I just want to walk you guys through that last sequence of events that happened. they catch out. Hold on, they get the double kill on the bot side, mostly because of Shishnik. Then he just ulties down mid lane, and they get Ray's morale, which we meme as like, you know, the useless Gangplank ulti augment. But it causes that speed boost for Machu, who just catches up, starts crying on everybody, and then, you know, Shishnik does the rest with that huge damage from the Gangplank. I mean, that champion is just disgusting.
Yeah, I do applaud Gusto for trying to sacrifice his life to save his teammates, but it wasn't enough, unfortunately. You do have a Nami speeding up that Amumu, but yeah, it's unlucky.
Unlucky. And final note, AP Varus now moves to 1-1 in slow LCS. So
Just be a lesson, guys. Don't base your games off of last night events.
what?
Don't
I mean-
agree to roll Swamp Ray Koval and Justin to top lane. Get Ray Koval in his useless ADC role.
Yeah, I think the
Useless
takeaway
ADC roll.
is don't involve alcohol with Soul CS betting, especially when it comes to roll swaps and draft. And if you're sus, you know, the 1-3-1 comp, it had its moments where it shined, but maybe going in the playoffs, you'd play something that's a little bit easier to execute because it takes a lot of macro, takes a lot of communication to make these sort of comps work. You can see where it got exploited by JGS. And if you're JGS, you're feeling pretty good. You're tied for first place. You're going in the playoffs looking really strong. But that was with Ray Koval and Shishnik on their main roles rather than their off roles. So just keep in mind, don't get too much of an ego yet. There's still a lot of games to be played.
Okay. And that is going to be it here for game 1. Jacob Gold Sucks goes to 7-3 in their last game of the slow LCS regular season. And unfortunately, Super Underdog Supreme will move to 5-4, and they still are in contention of that top 5 spot, which would give them a bye in the first round, which is what everyone's looking for. We will be right back with the second game of the day. Again, I have no idea who it is, but we'll be right back. Thank you to Goldfreak. Thank you to AdMech. Peace. 5-10
Bye.
minutes back.
Hello, hello, and welcome back to SLOLCS. I am joined by Anatole and Big Meech. This is their first cast on SLOLCS. How are you guys doing today?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself, Jacob?
Are you using a headset mic to talk into?
That is correct. Yes. Thank you.
All right, sweet. I'm doing good. I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. We have a great game for you guys. It is VGE versus Meow Meow Burger. We have Small Fluffy Cat and her squad up against Pikachu and the boys. We got matchup as well. This is gonna be a really fun game to cast. It's gonna be a lot going on too. We do have a draftful set up, and we're actually already through the band. So let's cut over to that real quick. See here, Twitch locked in for
I
VGE.
left the Lulu through.
The Lulu's through, and then we'll see what Pokeguy decides to respond to Twitch with to pair with that Lulu. Looking at the bans, lots of top laners gone, which is interesting. Seems like Arc Tempered is the guy to beat if you are Meow. And then we also have the Zeri Caitlyn taken away from Pokeguy as well as the Shen top lane. It's, I mean, pretty standard draft so far. People are getting their power picks. Kog'Maw Lulu locked in. This is going to be rough for VGE.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking letting the Lulu through.
I guess they just said, you know what? Small Fluffy Cat's going to play an Enchanter, so might as well make it Lulu. They're all the same anyway. Which, you know, people have fallen into that trap before. I do think Lulu is a cut above the rest of the Enchanters. But Seraphine Twitch is the response from VGE.
That bot lane is not gonna go well.
Yeah. Tell me about that. So are you an ADC or support main?
I'm a support man.
Yeah. So tell me about that Cog Lulu versus Seraphine Twitch. What's gonna happen?
I mean, Cog Lulu's just gonna win. I don't think Twitch Seraphine is really a thing to begin with. And Kog'Maw probably just outranges him for a good while. I don't think they have any kill potential until at least like level 8.
Yeah, okay, well, it's gonna be a rough first 7 levels then for the side of VGE's bot lane. Already also locked in, Mini Boris, he's feeling comfortable on that champion as a blind pick. We'll see what Meow responds with, and it's Rammus for K-Beta.
I like the Rammus pick.
It's interesting. I don't know, there's a lot of AP damage so far in VGE. The Rammus blind is, it can be a little scary.
I'm interested in seeing what they're gonna pick into Ahri.
Yeah, do you know what Cute Anime Girl 333's champion pool looks like? Because I've never, I just haven't seen him play
like
before.
Katarina, I don't know. I could see them just picking Cat and then just going 20-0. They're like pretty obviously smurfing, so.
Yeah, fair enough. I think one thing that's interesting too is, oh, my server crashed. Let me restart that really quickly again. I don't know why that happens, but is that Arc Tempered? He's getting a ton of bans thrown at him. I know Winslow JP is not exactly the scariest person to play against on the other side, but you definitely want to pick something that's powerful that can help you carry your team. So interesting that it's being safe for the second rotation and potentially 5 bans going the way of top lane from Meow Meow Burger.
Yeah, I think if the Meow Meow Burger mid laner picks Katarina, it's just over at this point. It seems like VGE didn't really do their research because they probably just saw his rank and they were like, oh, we don't need to worry about banning this guy. But he's going like 20-0 on Katarina in like silver games.
Yeah, I mean, Cute Anime Girl.
Okay.
Yeah, it is the last ban, so they are a little worried about it, at least slightly. And we'll see what he decides to go with instead. The pick is a Akali, another assassin with AP damage.
Into Ahri? I don't know that matchup. Who wins that?
I want to say Akali
right?
has strong kill potential pre-6, and then post-6, it can be really hard to stay on top of Ahri because of all the dashes. But, I mean, it kind of depends on how well, I would say, Mini Boris can play the melee versus range matchup pre-6.
Bola there. They have so much AP.
It's got to be jungle, right? I mean, they got to pick some sort of AD top laner for Arc Tempered so he can start popping off. I don't. Oh, okay. Teemo Hover. I think that's got to be a troll. There's no way they lock that in. But it is a blind pick top lane. So we have a blind pick mid lane from VGE. We have a blind pick top lane from VGE. So it's kind of interesting to see that Winslow JP does get that red side counter pick at the end of it. And ooh, a Kled might
I
get
like
locked in,
that.
and it is. And that's exciting. I really like the Kled pick for VGE.
That's good. I don't know. I mean, I think overall, Meow Meow Burger is probably the better team. I don't know about the standings, but just I don't know. And I don't love the Ari pick and the like Rammus, Kog'Maw, Akali. I think they're really gonna struggle.
Yeah, I think Ari's going to have a hard time getting on top of the Kog'Maw and getting him locked down. Darius is a response to Kled from Winslow JP, which I think, Darius is very exploitable as a Juggernaut, and he doesn't have any movement options if he does get collapsed on early game. So it'll be interesting to see. I think the Kled from Arc Tempered is great because it helps with that engage from VGE, gives them a way to get on top of Meow Meow Burger and, force a team fight around an objective. Meanwhile, Meow Meow Burger actually does not have any sort of engage. The Rammus, technically can go in, but it's going to be really hard unless Cute Anime Girl gets a big flank to follow up on that engage and for Pokeguy Wee Wee to start bursting out some damage on the Kog'Maw.
Michelle, what are your thoughts on the Kled versus Darius top lane matchup?
I think it'll be exciting to watch. Not totally familiar with the Kled gameplay, but I see the potential.
Well, as a Tom Kench top lane main, who do you think wins that matchup?
Kled.
Okay, we got Kled.
We got Kled winning out on top lane from Big Meech. I will say, guys, we do have channel point predictions. If you think VGE, the underdog in this matchup, is going to win and get the W, make sure to put those points into your mouth and throw them into the chat. I don't know what I just said, but I said something. And then we're going through the rest of the draft. And once the game gets into that 180-second countdown, we can take a look at the runes. But for now, any last thoughts on the drafts, guys? Awfully Cat left the lobby. I am not sure why. Maybe K-Beta doesn't. Yeah, K-Beta does not own Rammus, guys. K-Beta does not own Rammus. And so we have an awkward situation on our hands. It wouldn't be SLOLCS if somebody didn't own the champion that they picked. Okay.
That's very fair. Very balanced.
That's terrific, guys. I was hoping to leave at 3. I have something at 3:30. I'm fucked. I'm so fucked.
We're sorry to hear that, Jacob.
Yeah, we'll take over for you.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think I can. If I can stay around until 3:15, so we're good. I'm sure we'll be fine. We're restarting the champ select. K-Beta has bought the champion that he picked. Everything's good to go. Did Zeri just say they'll spark the... What the hell did Zeri just say? What is her ban line? Okay, this sounds like something way different.
So I go. Let me at 'em.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you guys, Tarsa said what the line was, and it sounds like something way more phallic. Anyway, Rammus locked in. We're good to go. I pray to God everybody else owns the champions that they picked. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah,
Everyone
Ari
needs
is not gonna kill anyone that game.
Yeah, I don't know how Ari does anything this game. I mean, it's similar to like a Kali though, right? Like if you get the flank, you can get that pick that you need, but it's so difficult for both of these players in mid lane to be able to do anything this game, I'm pretty sure.
Is that fear I smell?
Yeah, I mean, she's just gonna get run down by Rammus, Akali, like... I don't know. I don't see that going well at all. What rank is their mid laner?
I think they're both around silver.
Okay.
So I mean,
Silver.
in that sense, it's even. But we'll see, who knows their matchup and their champion better.
It's just
Oh,
it's
sorry,
crazy
Mini
to me
Boris
that
is
they're
gold.
letting the highest ranked person on their team, Small Fluffy Cat, play their one trick. Like I just think that's such a misstep.
Well, you know, these players are not necessarily known for their drafting skills. They're known for their one tricks. And you know, not everybody can ban a one trick out. Some people just don't have that dog in
Yeah,
them,
too
so
hard.
it
too hard.
happens. I'm trying to think about. I mean, the one thing that makes me out lose is the fact that they just don't have any engage, right? Like that's the one thing that doesn't really make sense in this draft. Other than that, like it really should be a wash in terms of what champions they got and you know how familiar their players are with their characters.
Yeah, I feel like the bot lane's just gonna be so boring to watch too. I just like I don't imagine much going on there. I think Seraphine's good into Lulu though. They have that going for them.
Let's also take a look at the runes right now. We got Conqueror Kled with Gathering Storm actually, so trading some of that early lane power for late game insurance versus that Bone playing Darius, who's going to be playing scared and safe against the Kled trades that can happen quite often actually. Moving on to the jungle, we got Press the Attack Volibear versus a pretty standard Aftershock Ramus. Volibear does have that water walking, so be on the lookout for a lot of early map rotations from him. Electrocute, Ari going for the damage, going for the burst versus Fleet Footwork Akali, pretty standard, just looking to survive in lane. You can see the second wind and probably a Doran Shield start as well. Moving on, Lethal Tempo Twitch versus Lethal Tempo Kog'Maw. Gathering Storm on Twitch. Otherwise, not a whole lot to write home about. Treasure Hunter on Kog'Maw, just looking for as much gold as possible in that early game to reach those fast item spikes. And then finally, rounding it out, we got support. Airy versus Airy. I don't know. Is there anything in these support runes that stand out to you?
Nah, pretty standard.
Yeah. I mean, you see the Scorch on Lulu, but other than that, that's about it. So with that being said, we got 95 seconds left. And Anatole, you're on sit, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, team set.
So what's your guys' record going in the playoffs now?
I have no idea. I think we're like 4 or 5.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you got one more game. Looking at the standings from yesterday, you're sitting at 3 and 5. Everybody makes it to the playoffs. So, you know, what are you guys gonna do for this last game after this cast, and then also, you know, going into the playoffs, what's gonna be what changes your direction for the team?
You know, last game, I'm up against my arch nemesis, Pakdu-san. So I think we're just gonna play around that, and we're just gonna try and make him have a bad game. Yeah, that's our only goal, I feel like, at this point. We're pretty happy with our standings because our goal is just to be in the middle. So I think we're pretty even right now. And we'll feel pretty good going into playoffs like that.
All right, perfect. Yeah, middle of the standings. You got room to improve in time for playoffs. It's perfect. And of course, you want to make sure Pakdu-san does not have fun in this game. Everybody understands that. There's always a little bit of beef between some of the players in SLOLCS, and that's what makes it fun. And then kind of going into this game, guys, they have 1K points on the side of VGE versus 7,000 points on the side of Meow Meow Burger. Obviously, people expect Meow Meow Burger to win, which is fair enough. Small Fluffy Cat got her Lulu. Pokai Weewily on the Kog'Maw as well. So it'll be interesting to see whether VGE can, you know, be that comeback team and be the team that wins out as an underdog as we load into the game. Slowly but surely, it'll happen, guys. It's just taking its time. I don't know. Let's talk about summer spells. There's 3 ghosts on Meow Meow Burger.
Yeah, looking at those. The
Yeah.
exhaust on Twitch is interesting to me because he could really only use it against Akali.
I mean, that's fair though. That's the one target that you are worried about one-shotting your Twitch. So I do like the exhaust pickup. It won't be that useful in the early game most likely, but I mean, we'll see whether matchup can play around it properly. And other than that, I mean, it's going to be an exciting game. Hopefully it's not super one-sided. Hopefully we get a lot of back and forth and we can get to see some cool stuff come out from both of these teams.
Yeah, I agree. I think we'll definitely see a lot going on in the mid lane.
See here, actually, VGE grouping up together. We're gonna go for the 4-man play as Pikachu, stuck in base, figuring out what support item to buy. Winslow JP and the rest of Meow just going for a pretty standard 5-point. And both teams probably not going to run into each other in this first minute before the minion wave spawn.
Yeah, they definitely don't have invade potential.
Yeah, I actually see VG are looking for something. All 5 members stuck in a bush. Pokai Wee Wee dancing, spots them all, walks away. Not a whole lot to say about that. No, they're just walking
I'm
through
a
the
bit
jungle.
confused about sending 5 bot. They could have easily invaded top jungle, no?
Yeah, I mean, it's actually funny that they didn't invade top jungle because they wouldn't have even found Winslow because he decided to just cheese out in a bush and sit as far forward as he could. He's trying to get that early lead against Arc Tempered, which is fair as a Darius at level 1.
Wait, they're
You can't
flaming the
beat
Star
Kled.
Guardian Ari skin. Not cool.
Pretty standard start from both junglers. Jellybean John, that's a sick name actually. I love that. Yeah, hopefully it does not get his camp stolen from Matchup's Poison, and it doesn't. Do you like Star Guardian Ari? Is there something about that skin that speaks to you?
I just don't think it deserves a hate comment as soon as the game loads in. It's a pretty solid skin.
Yeah, I dig it. I think I actually own that skin, so I don't want any harassment of any Star Guardian Ari players either. The early trades, Small Fluffy Cat trying to get lane prio for the side of Pokai Wee Wee and herself, but is actually taking a lot of damage.
Looks like they're gonna go for that level 2 push. Arc Tempered missing some XP.
Actually, Arc Temper is looking for the trade. He starts E level 2. He avoids the bleed from Darius, and he's looking for more, just more auto attacks, as Winslow JP is losing out on these trades just ever so slightly, which is exactly what you want if you're a Kled player.
Pretty good poke damage from Pikachu.
Oh, we see Arc Tempered once again. Actually, Winslow JP getting level 3. He's going to be able to pull Arc Tempered back in, and he does so. Mini Kled now. Lots of stacks. One more stack of bleed will do it. Arc Tempered brought very low. Winslow flashing, ghosting first blood for the Darius top lane.
Yeah, he just did not respect the Darius.
That's why it's so important. You got to count those minions so you know when somebody's going to hit that level advantage over you. It looked pretty good for Arc Tempered up until Winslow JP got level 3. Was able to pull back the Kled into his threat range.
Good damage.
Yeah, good trade mid lane, but when your star player on the carry Kled gets behind early game, into a Darius especially, it's a rough start for any VGE fans.
Looks like Rammus is gonna try and do something bot lane.
Yeah, getting that scuttle right now, just kind of hovering around, making sure that Small Fluffy Cat and Pokai we have just a helping hand in case they get ganked by Jellybean John. Oh, Pikachu's dead!
Wow.
Okay, Lulu Cog looks a little broken. Jellybean John in the top lane. We don't even have time to break that down. Up against Winslow JP. Winslow does have no sums. Arc Tempered does get the Q, lands it. That should be a death for sure. Pulled back in. Arc Tempered just sees. Oh, the heal from Winslow actually might save him. Arc Tempered going for the dive though.
I don't know about this dive.
Yeah, he's looking for it. Oh no, he doesn't auto. He cancels his auto.
So hard
and
to watch.
Matchup's dead bot lane, and nobody dies in return for
It's
Meow.
over. It's over.
Yeah, let's just call it. Game's done. When you're Kled 0-2 into Darius, I've been there. I've been that Kled. You just go 15.
Have there been any teams that have just FF'd?
You know, I feel like it's happened in previous years. I don't know if it's happened this year yet.
This is definitely looking like a
This is one of those games where you might see it happen though.
yeah. Okay, Eve flaming their Pikachu. She's not
love
gonna
to see
stop
it.
the back.
And Mini Boris, oh, actually getting engaged on by Cute Anime Girl brought very low. The Ignite was already used by the Akali, so Mini Boris is going to be able to recall with his life, but is getting bullied out. That range versus melee matchup not going in his favor. And with all 3 lanes winning on the side of Meow, it just doesn't look like there's any sort of glimmer of hope for the side of VGE to come back into this game.
Yeah, I mean, Seraphine and Twitch are gonna scale really well, but I don't see that going well in the Lulu Kog'Maw.
It's just hard. It's hard to find anything that you can really hold on to and say, oh yeah, you know, VG still got it. Being 2,000 gold down 6 minutes into the game means it's difficult. K-Beta is going to try to make that even further of a lead. Not quite able to land on top of Pikachu. Cute Anime Girl is getting ganked by Jellybean John. Still trying to make plays. Arc Tempered as well. There's actually a 3-man onto the side of Akali, but Akali does have ult. Is able to get out, and we'll be able to use that R2. Yep. Escapes the gank from the 3-man. K-Beta is here as well with Small Fluffy Cat. Jellybean John locked down, and that's a kill over to the Lulu. Cute Anime Girl is looking on Arc Temper now. 0-2 Kled, not able to do anything in response. And once again, the play just goes the way of Meow Meow Burger.
But imagine if Kled stayed top there, like, I don't know. He lost like 3 waves.
Yeah, it was definitely a desperation play from VGE. You could tell it just seemed pretty doomed for Arc Temper. He just wasn't confident that he'd, you know, be able to get a lead unless he got a kill onto the mid laner. And the team called it. The team, unfortunately, were not able to get the kill. And things just are not going the way of blue side in this matchup. See Winslow actually getting ganked now. Mini Boris lands the Charm, lands the Ignite. That's a shutdown and a glimmer of hope for VGE.
I think if Ari can take that lead and get a kill bot, they might still be in this.
It's going to be difficult because Matchup and Pikachu are getting bullied to their tower. You can see now the wave's getting pushed in as well. Pokai Wee Wee. No fear at all with his trusty Lulu. I just don't know what you do in this situation. They're just going on Pikachu. Pokai Wee Wee's just gonna get the kill, and that's it. Yep. Locked in, locked down. Pikachu goes to the death screen, back to his base. It's just, there's nothing doing for Meow Meow Burger. They just totally choking out the side of VGE. I don't know.
Arm throw.
Mini Boris definitely struggling in the matchup a little bit. Doesn't really know how to play around Akali in the early levels. And Small Fluffy Cat Pokai Wee Wee, they're 2 levels up on matchup. They are double the CS of Kog'Maw versus Twitch. And 202 with a 200 gold shutdown means this Kog'Maw is worth a lot of money. And he probably on his next recall will be able to buy that Blade of the Rune King.
Sad thing is, VGE has just been pushed in the entire game and is just getting no help from their jungler.
You could also see too that Arc Tempered actually did walk down the bot lane. He's trying to make a play onto Pokai Wee Wee and Small Fluffy Cat, and he's losing once again a lot of waves as well as a lot of tower platings to Winslow. It's just desperation play after desperation play. Winslow is, you know, gonna get stopped from taking more plates by Jellybean John, but Pokai Wee Wee and Small Fluffy Cat both level 6. With the Bandle Glass Mirror as well as the Blade of the Rune King. Even if they get Tower Dove, it might not work out for them. As Arc Tempered, yeah, he calls it, he just teleports away. And wasted another probably 5 waves worth of time going to bot lane and sticking around for a little bit. Jellybean John does flash over the wall. Kled ult coming in to save his jungler. Goes on to Winslow, misses the Q, but that's the signal for Volibear to go in. Winslow JP brought very low, not able to get the ult off. Jellybean John lives. K-Beta goes down to Arc Tempered. And meanwhile, on the bot lane, they're trying to get something back. But that's 2 kills going over to VGE, and they're trying to stay in this game.
Looks like there might be some hope for VGE after all.
Yeah, they might have glimmers of hope left in them, especially on the top side of the map. Maybe they can transition that into some tower plates, Maybe they get that Rift Herald. And even though bot lane, you know, it's very, very fed, maybe there's a chance for them to come back in.
They're really just letting them shred this tower. You would think
Girl's going for a play mid lane, goes for the Ignite Charm, comes out, but it's not going to be enough to save Mini Boris. Cute Anime Girl with the solo kill mid lane. And Pikachu and Matchup, you said it, they're kind of just letting this tower die. They actually both recall because they're so low. Cute Anime Girl does get traded back out by the Kled Q. So Arc Tempered, you know, gets a little bit more gold in his pocket, but this first tower is about to go down, and Meow is about to get 5 plates on that Kog'Maw.
At least Kled finally got something from leaving his lane for the last 10 minutes.
True. Yeah, he's not suffering as much as he was in the first couple levels. We could take a look at the gold. I just want to see how much this Kog'Maw has right now, especially compared to the Twitch. Yeah, 2,000 gold lead. Almost all of Meow's gold is centralized in this Kog'Maw. They got the dragon as well. Infernal gonna just make Kog'Maw do that much more damage. And you can see it's just like, it's just looking rough. Unless unless Mini Boris and Arc Tempered can get on top of Pokeguy Wee. You can actually see Matchup is behind enemy lines, but they're not looking for her to play. Mini Boris is not in the right spot to do it. And this Kog'Maw is very safe right now.
Jellybean John still just focusing top and mid. It's like he doesn't even want to risk touching bot lane.
I mean, there is something to be said about not wanting to help out a losing lane if it could be turned around on them very easily. And Arc Tempered is quite usually the hero and the carry player for VG, so it makes sense that Jellybean John's kind of used to playing towards top side. It would be nice for him to have helped out earlier in the game, help Matchup out a little bit, but you can see Arc Tempered actually baiting in Jellybean John. Winslow, he does have a Q, does have the ability to ult, flashes on Arc Tempered, goes down, gets 1 kill. Jellybean John, does he have enough damage to beat out Winslow? It doesn't look like it. Winslow with the ghost is going to just chase down this Holy Bear. Doesn't want to go for the dive though. And that's a 1v2 kill for Winslow JP once again. You see Small Fluffy Cat is getting engaged on my Mini Boris and Matchup. You can also see the flash away. Mini Boris gets baited into the Kog'Maw. And Pokeguy Wee with the ghost is doing so much damage and running so fast. Pikachu might get the shutdown on the Lulu, but it's going to be a double kill in Pokeguy Wee's favor. Arc Tempered not able to land that Cledel on the right time. Pokeguy Wee with the ghost is just going to be able to walk away. And actually is going back on Arc Tempered, might get caught out. The Q lands. Pokeguy Wee brought very low, flashes over the wall. But Arc Temper is more than happy to chase after. He's going to get his dash. He's going to get his Q up. K-Betta's trying to save his teammate. Pokeguy Wee doesn't have enough HP to get away from Arc Tempered in time for the Rammus to come in. And it's looking like Arc Tempered is going to, die. But that's a big shutdown over to the Kled right now. As well as, nope, not quite a second kill.
I'm not sure why Arc Tempered thought he could kill K-Beta there.
I mean, he didn't really have any options to get out. He was pretty close to mini Kled. Might as well just fight it and try your best. He did get the big shutdown on the Pokeguy Wee, so it's definitely a win for VGE in that sense.
Someone's got to get Pikachu off Seraphine. It's so hard to watch.
He's definitely not looking super comfortable on it, but he's trying his best. He actually might be dead.
I feel like he hasn't hit a single skill shot.
Yeah, he's struggling. He got that one ult onto Small Fluffy Cat to secure the kill, and before and after that, it's been, as you said, hard to watch. Mini Boris actually looking for a play on the Pokeguy Wee. Jellybean John as well with Arc Tempered coming in. The tower gets stopped, The Kog'Maw goes down. Small Fluffy Cat brought very low. Arc Temper looking for the kill. Jellybean John flashes, but still within the tower range. K Butta now in a 1v2. Arc Temper brought low. Ignite ticking. Double kill for the Rammus. And now it's going to be the Akali coming in. Mini Boris and a triple kill for K Betta. As it looks like Meow, I mean, it's rough with the Kog'Maw and Lulu dying, but the Rammus is there to pick it up.
It's honestly not the most unwinnable game I've ever seen.
Yeah, I agree.
They
I think
definitely
VG,
have some gold up on Arc Tempered.
they could make it happen. I think it's just funny that you're going to let a Rammus triple kill you when he doesn't know how to cancel his Q. It's just, oh, and matchup's dead. Yep, okay. And Arc Tempered, he's going to get a return kill. So that's a shutdown going over to Pokai Wee Wee. Jellybean John as well, trying to go in and save his top laner, is going to go low. Not quite dead though, as Pikachu caught out in no man's land. I don't even know why he was up there. But every time it feels like VGE has a chance to get back into the game, they do their best to prove me wrong. So Anatole, do you have anything, any sort of things you want to say about maybe VG can come back, or we called it, you know, at minute 5, but is this game over?
I think it's over, but I do have to say, I mean, considering how, like, bot lane got 0 help and was just pushed in the entire game, the Twitch is, like, not doing bad in CS. I think if that Twitch gets his first item and can pick up some kills, that's maybe their only chance.
Yeah, I think if you're right, if Twitch can get a couple items, matchup can kind of work his way around these team fights, maybe catch Pokai Wee Wee off guard, then there's a possibility. Like, it's slim, but it's there.
I mean,
And
I
it
see
really-
the dream with the Kled volley just running down with a Twitch right behind them, you know, just ulting and melting their team down, but they just don't have the gold for it.
Yeah, they're just a little too far behind right now. Cute Anime Girl's putting a lot of pressure in the side lane as well, so matchup is struggling to get the CS that he needs to get back into this game. You see the Cledel actually comes out. Mini Boris looking for Pokai Wee Wee and Small Fluffy Cat. Lulu brought low, but he's not going down. The tower does get stopped by Jellybean John, but Mini Boris is brought super low, and nobody's there to help out the Volley Bear. Meanwhile, the re-engage from Meow, you can see K Betta getting stun, getting some damage. Pokai Wee Wee kiting it out as well, and it's just looking rough. Pikachu's gonna go down before the ult comes out. Winslow in the back line, and that's 4 kills going over to Meow Meow Burger. Triple kill to Pokai Wee Wee, and it's a almost, you know, 7,000, 8,000 gold lead now for the red team.
The Seraphine, she's like holding her ult till Christmas.
Yeah, Pikachu is having a hard time knowing when to use his important cooldowns, and I mean, that fight was kind of ambitious to start off with, the dive at tower, and as Winslow flashes on matchup flashing away in response. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Winslow's gonna be able to get out too, but it's good that they tried.
Do you guys know how much experience Pikachu has with Seraphine under their belt?
I would assume very little, because well, I don't know, actually. He's a Scion player.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Pikachu, if you're going back and watching this, I would highly recommend playing Sona instead. It's a really good counter to Lulu, and you don't have to hit skill shots.
I mean, like, okay, you know what? Let's not be too harsh on Pikachu. You know, it's definitely a team effort to be 10,000 gold behind at 19 minutes. And it is hard to lane in the Pokai Wee Wee and Small Fluffy Cat. Like, these are high diamond masters bot laners playing their one tricks, playing Cog Lulu. It's difficult, but you know, everybody could always play better in a game of League. But it's still CS, and you know what? It happens. See Baron spawning in 15 seconds. Rift Trail gets popped. I think Meow is just gonna do this off cooldown, off rip. Pokai Wee Wee's walking in as well with his 3rd item completed now. All 5 players of Meow looking to contest this objective, and it doesn't look like VG is interested in any way in trying to stop them from taking the Baron. Oh, cute anime girl going in on Pikachu. Trying to get another death for the Seraphine. Does do so. Is going to lose his life because of it. And then
Okay,
it's
we
Team
took harm.
Dragon. So, yeah, we'll call worth on that one. You
Mini
see the
Boris
Ramus
in that spot.
trying to go in on top of Mini Boris. Arc Tempered running for the hills as he's getting run down by this Kog'Maw. And Meow's just going to death ball it into the enemy team's base at this point. Looking to close it out as fast as possible, even though they do have that scaling Kog'Maw with 3 items at this point. So he's not really... He's scaled. He's ready. Oh, actually gets engaged on Poke-Wee-Wee. Kind of in a bad spot. Has to flash away. Arc Temper is just going to chase him down with Jelly Bean John, though. He can't kite it out. And this actually is a big fight. The remount from Clud as well, saving his life. The Seraphine ult comes out. K-Beta does get charmed up. That's 2 kills going over to the side of Jelly Bean John. Winslow trying to make something happen, trying to get a response. Only gets 1. Going for a second. Okay, gets Ari. Going for a third now. Gets 3. It's 4. And Winslow with the quadra kill, saving the game for his team.
It was a good effort. It was a good try.
It's just when you have a 5-2 or 6-2 Darius, now he's 10-2, obviously, kind of running you down, and you use all your cooldowns trying to kill this Kog'Maw. It makes it difficult. Winslow is gonna get exhausted, but he can just walk away from matchup. Like, he doesn't really care. The autos aren't even landing. The ghost comes out, can't quite get the apprehend, but he's able to walk away just fine. And matchup, he's trying his best, but his best is not enough. Actually, our Tempered teleports in. Can he find anything? Gets slowed. No, there's nothing to do, and it's just a matter of time really until Meow closes this game out. I mean, Zakali's a liability. I'll just say it. What the fuck is Zakali doing? Oh my god, how did Jelly Bean John not smite that? It was at 39 HP. And Poke-Wee-Wee's dead again. Why does it feel like VGE, even though they're 14,000 gold down, can actually win this game? I mean, like, you have these Baron buffs. Like, why is your Kog'Maw not waiting for the Darius? You know, look at Winslow. Like, he's doing so much right now. He's just walking up the matchup and killing him. Now he's walking up to Jelly Bean John. Arc Tempered off to the back line. Doesn't have enough damage to do anything. Winslow just needs 1 auto and then the ult. He's trying his best, Arc Tempered, to get away from this Darius, but it's not going to happen. Legendary Darius. And everybody thought that Poke-Wee-Wee was the carry for this team. It turns out, when Poke-Wee-Wee's running it down, you can count on Winslow JP to close it out. Pikachu, 3-man ult. There's no follow-up. And then Winslow flashing in on Jelly Bean John with the Q. Going for 1 more auto to get that proc off. Yep, legendary once again. 13-2 Darius. Unkillable, untouchable. Matchup's going to try something, though. You can see cute anime girl jumping in on Pikachu. That's another death for the Seraphine. Matchup can't do anything. Small, cute anime girl trying to go in as well. Gets the kill, actually, as Arc Tempered goes on top of Poke-Wee-Wee. No follow-up. Double kill for the Twitch. Poke-Wee-Wee caught in nowhere again. Brought very low with no Lulu to help him. Goes down. Winslow also low. Cannot follow up. Flashed on by Arc Tempered. And can Small Fluffy Cat save Winslow JP? No, he can't. 1,000 gold shutdown for Arc Tempered. Small Fluffy Cat now the next target. Arc Tempered trying to catch up with that Kled passive. Gives him extra movement speed when walking towards enemy champion. Just needs 1 more auto to remount. Small Fluffy Cat is doing her best to run away. The remount comes out though, and Arc Tempered gets the ace for VGE. Where's my co-caster? Where's my co-caster? Where'd they go? There's 2 of them, and neither of them are talking. Cute anime girl running it down. I like has had 4 deaths
Sorry, my
now.
headphone died.
No, you're fine. Okay, cute anime girl is doing his best to bring VG back into this game. The amount of gold that the Sakali has given back to the blue team is insane over the last 10 minutes. This should have been a wash. It was an 18,000 gold lead. It's now been equalized to 10,000, which doesn't sound like equalized, but trust me, this game is actually winnable for the blue team.
I agree. Sorry, my mic was muted, but the Seraphine Pikachu's actually coming back. He had a great ult, some great roots.
Can somebody tell Q Anime Girl to stop going in? Just like wait for your team, wait for Winslow. That's what I'd be saying if I was in the call right now. I'd be like, dude, just chill out. We got Baron spawning in 30. The K-Beta still doesn't know how to cancel his Q. So we can auto attack wards. We have mid prio, we have bot prio. We're gonna get top prio. Just relax. Let us get the objective. Let us close this game out. You can see.
They can honestly kind of fight here.
Oh, they're on a ward. They don't even realize it too. Pokeweave and Small Cat are just sitting in the pixel bush. BGE knows not to just walk in blind. Pikachu is gonna bait out the Rammus Q, get everybody out of their positions on the side of Meow. And there's a fight happening. Our Temper caught in the middle of 4. Gets brought down. Pokeguy Weeby untouched on the back line. Cute Anime Girl does go down, but the Kog'Maw's still alive. The Darius is still alive. Pikachu trying to save the game with mini Boris. It's not going to happen. A double kill for the Kog'Maw. And of course getting run down by the Darius as well. And that's the game. Meow Meow Burger get the ace, and they're going to get the base.
Honestly, pretty close fight.
Yeah, it could have gone either way. There's a slightly better engage for our Temper, and if he lasted just a little bit longer, I could see it going the other way for VGE.
Hey, kudos to VGE though for having a bit of a comeback there.
Yeah, they tried their best. I mean, they really did keep their head
I
in
would
the
have
game.
just given up, like, first
Same.
couple of kills.
I know, I would have been like, all right, well, we always got playoffs, guys. But, you know, VGE put up a fight. They look like a team you got to worry about in playoffs. And Meow Meow Burger, when you get the Cog Lulu, you get Winslow on Darius, they're a force to be reckoned with. So keep a lookout for that going into the next weeks. Damage chart is about what you can expect. Not a whole lot to say there. Matchup never really got a chance to play the game.
Yeah, a couple of enters on VGE.
It happens. You know what? Hey, everybody has those games. And luckily it's the regular season and not playoffs. So, you know, there's a chance for redemption. Arc Tempered, he can clean up his landing phase in time for playoffs when it matters, when it counts. But any closing thoughts on that game, Anatole?
Yeah, just kudos to VGE. I feel like they definitely tried to bring it back and still gave it their all, even though it wasn't looking too hot. I respect that.
And then Meech, give me one last closing thought before we head out.
I guess like the goal just really got to them. What can you do at that point?
There you go. You heard it from them. Well, guys, thanks for joining me on the cast. It was fun. It was an exciting game. And, you know, you kept it as close as possible. We got one more match for you guys today. I don't remember what the teams are. Super Sunday.
Yeah, I'm playing.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Anatole's playing. So tune in for that. We got Sit versus Malhet Grag. Malhet Grag, I think, is trying to find their first win of SLOLCS. Okay, they have a couple wins. So they're trying to find their third win of SLOLCS. They're trying to bring in a winning record or winning streak going in the playoffs. But Anatole, good luck to you. And for the rest of you sitting at home, make sure to keep watching because we got one more game for you.
Down the rain.
Hello all, welcome back to the Super Sunday, the final day of the regular season for Slow LCS 2023. Joining me on the desk here is Val, Ghoul Freak, coming off of playing 0 games today because scheduling. Val, how are you doing? How was your day going?
It's going good. It's recovering, but I'm doing good.
Recovering from what? You didn't really get too specific in the earlier game when you were talking about it. Any other insight into what happened a few nights ago or last night?
Studying.
Oh, I see. You're such a good student for, what is this, week 7, week 8, studying so diligently?
Oh wait, I'm gonna expose Manny here. So yesterday we had
Whoa.
a little birthday party for him, which is why I'm recovering.
I
And
see.
we made him Tivo Shroom cupcakes and a Tivo Shroom hat. This is where I show how proud I am of my top laner. Look at that! Hold up.
Wow. Happy birthday to Mr. Haraka from, what team is he on? He's on Sus? Is that right? I'm messing it up. We have a draft live. There's going to be an image coming up on the screen. Websites are going. We finally are starting the games. There was talk about some type of role swap going on, but I don't see anything reflected in the lobby, so that probably was not agreed to. So we do have subs in this game, so let me run those down really quick. We do have Botswana filling in for Stit in the top lane, who is usually supposed to be, Max, but now Botswana. And then on the opposite side for Mauhek Grag, we have Budgiekraz filling in for Mr. Meshior in the ADC position.
Ooh.
What do you think?
Subs.
Or do you think that's going to affect any type of priority picks or bans, Val? Anything that we should be really looking out for in as the draft progresses?
Well, we do see here that Sit did ban Seraphine. I did say it in the power rankings that Budgie Seraphine is kind of nasty. Just sit back, clear waves, and I don't think they want to deal with that.
It is also an interesting ban I'll throw out because we have seen JVG and Anatole play Sona Seraphine bot lanes a lot, or Seraphine something or Sona something. So we do see the Sona banned out coming out from MHG to counter Anatole, but it's kind of interesting that it's a prio pick for both teams, kind of, and it just goes banned out.
Yeah, a lot of bot lane picks here. I mean, bot lane bans. They know which side is the strongest, and we do have eyes on Juvenile Grace to hopefully carry Sit team. But they do have Botswana on the Aatrox. Yeah, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
so we saw Botswana on the stream yesterday as he filled in for, gosh, I'm forgetting who. I think he played against Hamon and the Cheesers or something. But in that game, they decided to ban out Jack's Aatrox in the first round, and we see that this time it's going to be Jack's Mordekaiser that's banned out. So now Aatrox first pick goes to him, and we'll see kind of how Malhek Greg want to pivot to counterpick this Aatrox because obviously he's going to take it when he gets the chance.
Yeah, Aatrox is a little is not as strong as he was before when Jack did get to fly with the new Eclipse changes. But we also see Nami picked up for the side of MHG. Maybe Lucian Nami, but fingers crossed, but we'll see.
That would be a very interesting, like a very out of character pick, I think. As their bot lane I thought was supposed to be Budgie Kraz and
Oh,
Xiaokat.
that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Unless the role swap went through in DMs and they're just not telling us.
Yeah, if Hunter's on Lucian, then that's gonna be
Yeah.
very terrifying for the side of Malhak Greg.
Really influences like our opinion of how the draft goes depending on whether Budgie Kraz is jungle playing this Rammus pick or if that's Blazing Space Pup Hunter on the Rammus because yeah.
There's no way Hunter would pick Rammus. Like Hunter's, that's not. Well, I mean, it isn't his champ pool, but at the same time,
Do you think that Mr. Muraf is playing? Yeah. Do you think Mr. Muraf is playing Rammus top then? Kind of like he sees the Aatrox come out and goes like, okay, I'll just take my matchup now.
It seems like a good option into the Aatrox with the Grievous going in.
Okay, as we do see that confirmed more than likely because Kha'Zix picked, and that definitely confirms that Blazing Space Pup is going to be in the jungle.
Yep.
Because I think Budgie Kraz has a total of 0 games on the bug.
Yeah, he
And
had
now-
been practicing a lot of it, so.
Insights into the D2 team. If you're playing against them, ban Kha'Zix. He has a lot of practice. As we progress into our second round of bans, Sit going to be looking at the ADC position, going to be removing more of the safe and self-peel type of champions. Xayah is on the board. Seraphine was already gone. Looking to see, whoa, Katarina, however. Maybe like a Sivir ban too? No, Sivir's going to go through.
Yeah.
Will it get picked up right here?
Not sure if they're gonna pick Caitlyn with their Morgana. It's a classic bot lane duo, but it has not been doing well in SLOLCS yet, so kind of curious what they're gonna pick here. I mean, they do leave the Sivir up, so in case that Caitlyn pick does go through, Sivir is an option to counter that.
Yeah, it's definitely a tried and true pick for Budgie Kraz too, and there it comes. 0 seconds gets locked in. I think she's played a total of 2 games, maybe 3 games in LCS on it. Both of them being actually pretty huge W's in the late game for her team. So I think she's going to default to a comfort pick here as now we see JVG and Anatole going to have Misfortune Morgana, a pretty annoying lane. Lots of spells, lots of slows, AoE damage that the opposing bot lane for MHG has to be able to dodge around.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if they were trying to bait out, like thinking that force him to pick a counter against Caitlyn in order to give counter to Juvenile Grace for that.
Maybe some 3D chess going on in there, but seems like very simple options were picked up. Swain coming in for the mid lane for Mr. Philly Cheese. I don't think I've seen this one this year yet, but I do want to highlight that Udyr was picked in the first round for Pyraniz. Very, very annoying pick. We've seen a lot of absolutely disgusting plays coming out from this champion. huge percent health, magic damage, shred, and a lot of CC and catch potential. So it is looking pretty strong here. Any thoughts, Val? Any thoughts on how the draft is going? What makes you worried for the picks on these sides?
I'm really worried for the Kazakhs pick. They have a very tanky team comp. I think they might look to play topside with that Remus, easy CC to land, and also Aatrox is also not as strong as before, not as tanky. So maybe probably gonna look to punish top lane for that. Misfortune is a little bit of immobile, but even then she has the Morgana shield. She has Udyr to get through. Hopefully we can see Hunter carry this with his Kazakhs, but it's gonna be really hard to play into this team comp.
Yeah, as you said, they do get the side of Sit on the blue side do have pretty tanky champions. Aatrox likes to build HP. Udyr definitely loves to build HP. Wayne usually a Roa builder for the mid lane. They're going to be very tanky when the mid game comes, so we really have to see Blazing Space Pup kind of get that early aggression, find early plays, and get kills to get fed, and try and go around to lead his team to victory. Otherwise, he kind of defaults onto the Sivir Vladimir on his team, but at least he does have that kind of backup insurance policy.
Yeah, Vladimir is really strong mid laner, and Swain is just not gonna be able to like kill this man early game. So this game is probably gonna go into late game. Like we see Aatrox falls off. Well, Sivir scaling is gonna be crazy, but I mean.
Also, getting called out from production. If you guys are in the Twitch chat, you should be seeing a little scroll bar appearing on your chat scroll for the predictions. Please place your last votes for SLOLCS regular season. Who's going to win? Sit versus Malhut Grag. As you only see two people voting right now. Everybody's all in on Sit right now. Anybody believing in Malhut Grag, please get in the chat and vote.
Yeah, I gotta go for my jungler. I believe in my teammates, but hopefully.
But you're only going to put. Oh no, that's. Oh my god! Now the good thing we made that call out. We see a lot more bits coming, channel points coming in.
Kind of curious to see.
We're going to be chilling here for the next 4 minutes as Champion Select loads into the game, and kind of just wait for things to happen. Hopefully, no black screens. We're not going to be getting anything cool like in the previous games. We can't talk about runes because Jacob Gold, point and laugh, ha ha ha. I don't think it's happening. You know, if he leaves the stream, goes out to go on a date with his girlfriend, then I guess everything crashes. So, point and laugh.
Yeah. So Ryan, why do you have a still picture? Where's the camera?
I lost my camera or broke. No, let's see. I think I broke my camera, threw it out, and I just haven't bothered to go buy the replacement. Don't know if I want to be like Nekome, spend a few. I think he has $100 on that cam for, you know, he looks very, very sexy in that one, very, very high quality. Or if I kind of want to be more like laptop webcam, like some other people who have been on the cast with cams. So. Just haven't made that decision yet.
Yeah, I know my webcam. I actually I took it from our senior project that we did for high school, and we like made a little robot with the camera, and I took the camera.
So you're a freaking rat, just stealing all the leftovers.
Well, I mean, nobody was taking it, so I mean, free camera, I guess, and it works really well, and it has pretty good quality, so I'm not complaining.
Since we do have 2 minutes, I'm going to bring up something else that is not necessarily announced in the server. By doing the math on all the possible outcomes with the remaining matches available, JGS, Jacob Gold Sucks, has a 93% chance, I believe this is, of getting first place in the regular season. First place doesn't really mean too much because of how the tournament looks. You just have to be top 5. But they're only people who can play spoilers to them, I believe, are the Dive Bot matches, which, as Val said, is going to be pushed because we don't want to play today. So we'll find out whether they get first or second later in the week.
Yeah, we definitely want our whole team with us. I feel like our synergy is just too good to not like to just play for subs, but we want to win all 5 of us together. So We are gonna push him back. Don't worry, you can watch it on my stream at twitch.tv/GoFreaky. Yeah, so
Shameless link. Shameless plug. Jeez.
okay,
What
I
is
have.
this? Your solo queue games?
Okay, listen.
Production coming live on the broadcast to say that that was not. You could definitely do that, but hey, but if I'm free, I will produce that game just to spite you.
I see. That's what I like to hear.
Alright, sure. Don't you want to see the winner's POV though? I mean,
The winner's
Yeah,
POV.
almost like I'm
Bob-
spectating the whole lobby. Yeah, I could totally see the winner's POV.
And just as a reminder for people who might not know, those matches that Diverbot will be playing are Diverbot versus 5 Goblins and Diverbot versus Sus. So
yeah. For the
that's a
sus game, so we did have a bet that Divabot did lose. So
mhm.
sus will have all their bans, but we won't.
Whoa, geez, you guys made some very spicy bets last night. Jeez.
I
But
also
sadly, it
want
didn't work out for
to.
Sus earlier. That last game they had didn't work out for them. So maybe it'll do better against your team. Who knows?
I mean, there's too much to ban on our team, and it can get
Mmm.
really safe. But I mean, knowing
Only if Bilu and Jason Chang show up.
knowing my top laner and my mid laner, they're probably just gonna ego me. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, you also have to schedule those games around Jason Chang's new job. Shout out to that guy. Proud of him for getting a job at
Yay.
Apple.
Woo!
That's pretty
Good
nuts.
job. That's my top laner.
Is this guy in the chat? Will he hear this? Do I have to clip this and send it to him?
I think you have to clip it and send it to him.
I will have to clip it and send it to him because he is AFK when he should be here supporting his ADC for SLOLCS
I
on
know,
the cast.
right?
Crazy.
I give him so much shine on power rankings, and then he just didn't even show up.
Just ignores you. Game is loading in, so we will see the champions loading screen, and now we are on the Rift. We're gonna get
Yes.
production to roll some big things, make some big zoom out plays. But this game loaded in pretty quickly. It's pretty awesome. Usually
Are we
it breaks on us.
Are we on same timers?
No, just look at the production one, you know.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, yeah. Don't listen to Jacob complain about stuff. Like, just listen to the way that should be. No.
Wow. So
Jacob is an
no-
outsider. He's always constantly promoting UCD stuff. I think Cal Poly beat UCD in CLOL yesterday, so
Yeah.
you take
they
that how it is. And oh my god,
Oh
we're
my
seeing a little
god.
walk in. Mr. Muraf, he's caught out, going to be found by 3. Blazing Space Pup is going to be here to try and back him up. What the hell is happening? Oh my god, we're constantly zooming in and out. People are walking in. Small little fights going
Wait.
every which way.
Philly cheese is
Philly
low.
cheese going low. Anatole is here. Dark Binding lands. Never moved lands onto Pick Doosan. Now they're trading. Budgie Kraz is finally showing up. This is turning into a 4v4 on the top side. Botswana trying to back up. Another Dark Binding. More wards going in. Anatole going low. Blazing Special Up ignited. Heal comes through. He has to flash away, but the auto attack comes through. JVG getting First Blood. Fighting onto Pick Doosan. But now it's getting a little bad. Xiaocat is here to heal up and do extra damage. Another Dark Binding from Anatole. And going to get First Blood. And walk away from that one.
This is definitely feeling familiar from our game against it, where we just threw everything level 1 into a Tristana. But
That was a very interesting level 1.
Okay, when Teki says, fuck it, we ball, okay? We go. But yeah, unfortunately, it didn't roll.
Yeah, that was a pretty amazing First Blood, level 1 fight. It was very awkward of Mr. Muraf to kind of walk in like that, but Anatole being able to land, I think, 4 Dark Bindings, no misses, is pretty nuts, and it's going to spell a lot of doom for Malhek Grag this game if that type of performance keeps up, especially in the lane. Sivir not having access to Spell Shield yet is going to mean that she's very susceptible to getting hit and then probably like beat up.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how much support gold she got from landing all those Qs. So.
Not as much as you think, you know.
But still, it's still a lead.
Still a lead as another Dark Binding. We're talking about it, and she does it. Not a high priority target, also super too far away to really punish. So just going to take the ego that landing the skill shot comes with. Level 2 is getting hit here. JVG walking forward. Does not have strut, does not have attack speed. Gets the flash shot from the Nami, and that's another kill going over to JVG. Budgie standing in place, trying to return auto. Doesn't want to chase forward for it. Level 2 was not actually hit by JVG there yet, so maybe had options. Audio sounds bad, question mark?
What
Oh, that's me.
So far, Lamau. What if?
I will ask production to fix that because I don't think it's on me. 1 second. But yeah, I'm gonna do something. Maybe this will fix it. Let's see. Hello? I did some stuff. No, wait. Hello? Wait, I'm listening to the stream. I'm slow.
Hello.
Oh my god, that sounds horrible.
Wait, what happened?
Somebody increase the bandwidth on the channel. On the Discord channel.
Okay.
Change
Just
the
like
mic.
Botswana get the kill on Mr. Murav here. Ugh. Yeah, Mr. Murav does have man, I can't remember what that item is because I'm an ADC main, but he does have Grievous for Aatrox. So hoping stay, and there's that top gank I talked about earlier. The easy top gank for Kha'Zix. Hopefully they
Space buff. He's here. Trying to fight Botswana. Grievous wounds are coming down. Botswana, no flash from the earlier level 1. Trying to make his way out. No leap for the insect, and he's going to get out. Pyroniz is here to protect his top laner's back.
Wow, that's
And Botswana is escaping by the skin of his teeth, and he's even going to stay here, get his jungler to push in his wave so he doesn't get screwed on the next. Take his recall.
That is so unfortunate for Blazing Space Pup. Fortunately, not having that flash level 1 really screwed him there. But
Wait, and Blazing Space Pup gets found by Pyroniz. Getting chased down, percent health damage is coming through. Wait, kill down in the bot lane for Budgie Kraz. Pyroniz goes too deep, he gets taunted and killed by Mr. Murav. Botswana is still super low, he hasn't taken that recall from earlier, the bug jumps in, and that's another kill going over to Mount Greg. But on the bot side, Jupi Old Grace turns the earlier kill on Anatole into a double kill for himself. And I wish we could get maybe a replay of that, but directed camera says we should only be in the top lane.
wow, what a play. Botswana definitely egoed there. I don't know why he stayed like with 1 health knowing that jungler was still topside and probably was gonna re-gank, but I mean, I guess that's just Botswana then.
Botswana things pulling out the ego. It is also kind of odd that Sit is playing. Oh, when you say that, Anatole is here, but Pictuson has the pool. Eye of Ascension comes out, never move. Goes a little wide. Philly Cheese is running out of mana. There's nothing here for him to get. He gets an electrocute proc for just 4 style points, but now he has no mana to really push us in. Maybe just 1 Q to be able to really do anything else, but I'm in an awkward position.
Yeah, definitely getting bullied. Anatoly's like all over the map, just has free range with, ooh. Okay.
Great spell shield.
Yeah. Definitely would have died of.
Whoa, Philly G is flashing forward. He has no mana, no spells. Tries to flash ignite for the ego, but doesn't do anything. Anatole lands the dark binding. Budgie Kraz dropping low, but the strut from Misfortune is able to take her down. Double up for the extra kill and the passive. Just a series of crazy events coming out there. Billy Cheese thought he had a lot of damage after having no abilities, missing the never move, got the pool. Flash forward ignite doesn't do anything really. And then Anatole just keeps on landing these amazing dark bindings as can't get the dark shield onto her ADC in time. That one, great bubble coming back from Xiaocat.
Yeah, definitely this.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Another double up. Go back. Go to base. Mr. Murav running away. Botswana flashes in and dunks him down with the third Q. As now JVG smells blood in the water. Great spell shield by Budgie Crabs, but the bullet time is going to suppress her and send her back to the fountain with her support, but with a gray screen this time.
Wow.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
That's very... Wow, 30 CS lead as well. Noon Quiver, Jesus.
JVG is absolutely taking control of this game. They are definitely outskilling their opponents and pushing their leads to the absolute limit. 6-0 MF. What is this? Nearly a 3K gold lead at 8 minutes. Oh my god, wait, another kill coming in possibly for JVG. Dishes it down, runs out mana, flashes forward, and that's another one. 7-0. Budgie Kraz here trying to trade back, trying to take the shutdown goal. JVG still looks kind of strong, but the spell shield actually does block something there. Stops the double up. And that's a shutdown going to Budgie Kraz, 950 gold.
Yeah, wow, what am I watching?
This is a very bloody game.
Kraken Slayer.
Never move. Take Dusan. Gets the phase rush. Kind of walks out of that one. Not something he wants to fight at this moment. Oh, another never move. Philly cheese. And Blazing Space Up just walks into the enemy jungle, finds X-Pyron is trying to contest his camps, jumps forward, flashes onto the blast cone, and he gets the kill. That's going to be great for the invade. Can his top laner help him with Botswana now? Third Q gets a double dunk. Has no flash. Botswana can E over the wall, but Philly Cheese is here. Catches the never move onto Mr. Murap. Now he goes in. Pig Dusan is here. This is a 3v2. Philly Cheese definitely doesn't want anything. Ascends with the ulti. Bird mode. Oh my god! Blazing Space Buff absolutely deletes Philly Cheese from the game. Botswana in a dire desperation tries to turn it back, but Pig Dusan instantly removes him from the game.
Wow, just like I said earlier, like, Blazing Space was definitely going to look to play top side, and bot lane just going to have to suffer the weak side. But
Iron wants to protect his camps. Thinks Blazing Space Up is staying a little too long, but now here comes the empowered R. Gets a lot of percent health damage. Bullet time coming out on the bot lane. Xiao Cat going down, and that's another great Dark Binding coming out from Anatole. And this bot lane for Sit is absolutely crushing. 8-1-0 for JVG, taking first turret at 10 minutes. Wow. Just wow. Oh, Blazing Space Up. Ticking. Eye of Ascension picks him up too. Now here's X-Pyron. He can chase him down. Maybe gets a little slow from the Phoenix stance. Never move lands. No puddle. No flashes away. Pig Dusan escaping with his life. Just barely.
I'm wondering if I'm ever going to be able to talk this game. There's so much plays happening around the map that's...
Hey, look who's here. Anatole flashing forward. Flashing Knight. And... what was that? That was a Swain Q picking that up for Philly Cheese. Anatole is on an absolute roll this game, creating so much pressure for her team. So many Dark Bindings in the mid lane, lots of great runes. Oh my god, another Dark Binding.
Yeah, we're just watching a slaughter here. This is really unfortunate for the side of Malhek Greg. But, I mean, your bot lane is... your Fortune has Kraken Slayer and all has her... starting to build
another
that.
Dark Binding into an instant delete of the fish. There's a fight going on top lane. X-Pyron is trying to help his top laner and sees the only possible way to continue shutting them down. Finds Mr. Muraf with some help, and now there's a chase going down in the bot side. What is going on this game? Where are Malhek Gragas? Blazing Face up, finds Billy Cheese isolated. Huge chunk of damage. Never move is going to miss, and just deletes him with a double Q. Kills going all around. Pig Dusan tries to fight JVG with no items and gives up his life. Okay. Blazing Space Pup is here too. Now he's going to try the 1v2 again. Oh, 1v3? 2v3. Shadow Cat's here. Nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, we do see JVG finally building the IE second, and she's going to be so strong on that bag. It's going to be crazy. It's just an
this is going to be a second turret taken, so that's 10 plates in total. Definitely taken for Sit. That's a lot of money, as we see it as a 7k gold lead for the team, and 4k of that is just in between the ADCs. X-Pyron walks in, finds the bug. Blazing Space Pup is not weak. He's definitely stronger than anybody who isn't Misfortune. Deletes X-Pyron from the game. He's going to continue clearing camps, getting kills. maybe he has a chance actually later in this game to kind of find a great pick and put his team back into the game. For Carol dropping in the river.
Yeah.
Not any more action after that.
MHG is gonna have to find these little picks and angles where they can hopefully try to get that shutdown on the Misfortune.
Wait, and look where Mr. Muraf is on the map. He's in the enemy's blue side. Is he looking for the deep flank? What is this? Directed camera won't take it to us, but you can see it on the mini-map. Now he's proxying top lane. Now Greg has no conventional ways of playing the game. They have to go for weird things like this to stop the push. Mr. Muraf greatly identifying a good way to stop Botswana's push. But now near the dragon, there's going to be a huge fight. Bullet time covers over 2. It's canceled early. Juvio Grace able to get a kill. Blazing Space Up goes down. Shoutcat's going to be next. Double up into Budgetcraft falling 2. Double kill for Juvio Grace. And then on the backside, they find Pictuson, who's just wandering about. 4 kills coming in for Sit and the second dragon. And Mr. Muraf is still proxying. Senses that Botswana is coming over. Great wards for him. He's going to execute. That way he gives over no more kill gold. But really, I don't think his proxying play is going to extend this game as long as he thinks. If he just leaves the other 4 to continue 4v4ing like they have been, it's going to be game over, as MF going 12-1, picking up a Bloodthirster second. Val, thoughts?
Where's the IE? Where's the second item? Read it.
Get in JVG's head. What do you think he's doing? Is he just inting? Is this like not reading patch notes? What's going on? Let us know for Binger Bong for next week.
Where's the IE? You're so strong right now. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because it's so, like, they're so fed. I don't know, man. I saw I saw the BF sword. I had hope.
Mr. Muraf ghosting forward, ults forward, doesn't pick up anybody, never move lands, able to taunt Botswana. Blazing Space Pup is here, but he needs to get isolation damage to be able to kill. Botswana goes through a great heal. And First Blood flashing in for Blazing Space Pup to pick that one up. He has to keep on running away, but Pyronus finds him for 10 health damage. It's ticking, it's ticking. Will Blazing Space Pup go down? No, Anatol picks it up with the Leandries, and now Mr. Muraf in a 1v4 position, unable to do anything else, as he's just a simple armadillo tank. And that's going to be another 2 kills picked up for Sid and the top turret, exploding the map open. They're going to have so much pressure here. Pyronus is also doing the Herald. That should be picked up pretty soon. And Budgetcraft bot side picks up a tower.
This game.
My co-caster is in absolute tears, unable to say anything, pissed at this Bloodthirster.
I don't know, man. You're 14-1. You don't go IEs. I mean, whatever. But
Wolfreak is checking out of this game as another Dark Binding into a bullet time. Xiaocat's going to disappear. Great Black Shield onto JVG, but then gets taunted, absolutely deleted. 3v2, unable to survive. That's going to be 2 huge pickups for Malhut Dragon. They're going to come screaming back into this one. Where did that shutdown gold go? It went on to Rammus.
Unfortunate. Yeah, that's
possibly unfortunate. Possibly unfortunate. Mr. Muraf will definitely be targeting JVG for the rest of the game. It's all he has to do is find Misfortune, get taunts off, use a bunch of abilities, try to burn through Black Shield. It's possible. It might be actually a good spot to spend 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Okay,
whoa, whoa! This one's definitely going. This one's definitely going on Binger Bong. Itemization, looking at a Last Whisper here, possibly for 3rd item. Have the money for BF Sword going IE. Pyronus walks into 2. Mr. Muraf goes in with the ulti, and now Blazing Space Pup picks him up, executing. And Malhut Crag making a lot of heads-up plays here to kind of get their small picks. They need, Sit needs MF to move to everything as, oh my, woohoo! Absolutely deletes Blazing Space Pup, taking a bad recall location. Will they find Mr. Muraf?
I'm only gonna say this game is winnable just because there's no IE.
A spicy take coming in from Ghoulfreak. No IE equals 0 win. Got it. Take note, ADCs, crit chance players. No IE equals 0 win.
I don't know. Yeah, to pray for a miracle on the side of MHG though. I feel like they can pull it off. Maybe, hopefully. That's me being optimistic.
Is this copium or is this like, oh, never move misses. Spell shield comes through. No picks there, but a lot of damage onto Budgie. She just took 2 abilities and her HP drops by a third.
I mean, they still have Vladimir scaling, and then Blazing Space Up will just one-shot. Oh no.
TP coming in from Botswana is trying to help his... No, wait, I can't see the TPs anymore. Mr. Muraf TP's in. Oh, it's Blazing Space Up who's a little out of position. He's on the opposite side of the team. Kind of getting sussed out by Sit here. No, not by Sus, but by Sit. Herald being dropped in the dot side. This is going to be another tower take unless Malhut wants to make a play for this, but seeing as 3 of their teammates are on the wrong side of the map to contest, it's definitely going to be a free turret. Will they be able to take an inhib turret? 4v2 with the Herald. Big Dusan just walks forward, has to burn the pool early, even fights in the mid lane too. Botswana versus 2. Is he going to be able to protect himself and walk away? Mr. Muraf keeps on walking forward. He's trying to find Blazing Space, but the hop comes through. Taunt is onto Botswana. He's going to drop. Budgie is picking up a crucial kill. And in the bot side, their team, Malhut is actually able to defend the inhibitor turret. No inhibitor turret taken for Sith, as now they're going to try and rotate over. Action coming through. Gotta be careful, Budgie, because that's going to be a fast Udyr and MF. They have movement speed bonuses. And who can they find? And it looks like they're going to give up on that one.
Yeah, despite the fact
that
that
Hunt was burned.
Yeah, despite the fact that MHG is very behind, they're still making some plays, like some grass at hope. But it's still like, and when you're in this situation, like what else can you do? Yeah, they're taking your bot lane turret, but you try to make a play and not let it get them for free, because that's how you get more behind.
Just look at the confidence in JVG. She's just walking wherever they damn well please. Contesting the red buff, pushing Blazing Space buff off of every single amount of CS and XP. As now the third dragon, that's going to be the sole point for Sit. They're still chasing him. Look, they still have the top tier 1 flashes coming out for Blazing Space buff. He's trying to escape with the ulti, and damn, the W lands, getting a huge slow onto 2. He's going to be able to try and walk out, but here comes Philly Cheese. They're still trying to suss him out. He is trapped into their blue buff. Spar is going on the bout side. Xiaocat has to flash away from the tether. Blazing Space hit by the never move. Ticking, percent health burn as Anatole ults for the kill. Blazing Space Buff drops, and now they have a huge timing to actually look at the Baron as pings are going down.
That is 2 ultis off the side of Sit, but I don't know. Can they do it? Anatole is kind of getting low. Maybe.
There's no vision. Look at that great toggle from production. There's no vision on this. Malhut has to know, though, that there's no way they're not on the Baron. They're just giving this one up for the chance to farm some more minions and more gold. Baron picked up for Sit. Budgie nearing 2 items also. But, you know, is down 70 CS, and who knows how much gold at this point. And as a team, they're down 11k gold. They have to keep on finding great opportunities to farm minions just to get items so they can take the next fight, which could be the soul for Sit.
We do see the pickaxe and the Nimbus cloak, so IE next, finally.
I don't know. Yeah, okay. IE 4th. I love seeing this, guys.
Yay.
IE 4th every time.
So much pain right now. But it's fine. Oh.
Mr. Muraf taking a dangerous route, taking a lot of damage. He's going down to 10%. But he ults out and is able to walk away. JVG is not quite that fast to be able to chase after the really fast Armadillo. Xiaocat landed by a Dark Binding. Wave comes out, ticking down. Percent health burn from the Leandries. And now Pig Dusan is also pretty deep. He's ticking too. Budgie is hit by a Dark Binding. JVG flashing in, picks up a double kill. Laser Space Web has to go over and trade the kill. And he drops 2, triple kill for JVG. Mr. Muraf comes back and is able to kill JVG, but now it's Mr. Muraf versus the rest of Sit, and he drops 2. That's going to be an ace for Sit. Is this the end of the game?
I think that's it. Wow.
22-minute banger. Baron buff is here. They have crashing waves. Botswana in the bot lane, so it's 4 versus a turret. Xiaocat spawns first. They're hitting the first Nexus. Bubble lands onto 1. Still going to slow them down a little bit, but there's not much the fish can do. First Nexus turret taken. Oh my god, Philly Cheese, why did you die? No, Botswana flashing in, tries to pick up the fish, but not able to. Budgie is back, flashing forward. Binded, not able to pick up the kill on Pyron as Anatol ticking, picks it up. Botswana still going deep. He's trying to still kill this fish. He's greeting so hard for some sushi, and he dies for it. Oh my god. And now Malhit Grag on the chase. They're trying to get the dregs of the survivors from Sit, who overpushed, mispositioned, misplay. Blazing Space Pup with a great chase here on the Pyron is. But I don't think he's going to be as fast as the Spirit guy, as now he's in. Bullet time overhead. Oh my god, it's an even HP trade as Blazing Space Pup is going low. I have Empire. Ooh, right on the edge. Picks up Blazing Space Pup. That was too greedy of a chase.
Wow, and then the classic Sit, just all chatting, just...
Wait, that's Malhit Grag, no? Oh no, wait, Anatol was all chatting. Wait, can you read out the all chat for us, Val? I think it'll be more entertaining if you do it.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, let's see this. Lock in Jenna mid, trust. Maybe put Pac-2 Sun on his one trick next time. Why type when you have been specifically talked to about your typing? And then because Botswana. Wow.
Mr. Murav finds JVG, but I don't think that's a fight he can take. It's ADC versus tank, and ADC has support from Morgana coming in. Philly Cheese lands and never move. Flashes forward into 2. He's going to ult ascend, and he's going to still try to chase down. And what is everybody's fascination with Zhao Cat? Botswana coming back for the kill. Now he was denied earlier. Now he's chasing down Budgie Crabs. Blazing Space Pup doing some damage, using Qs. Pikusan going low, drops the JVG. Blazing Space Pup trades onto Philly Cheese. Budgie Crabs also gets one for Botswana. Maybe the lifelong rivalry ends there as another great dark binding. Budgie Crabs drops and JVG immediately deletes Blazing Space Pup, and that's the ace for Sit. Open Nexus. That's going to be the game.
Blazing Space Pup tried so hard for his team. It's just too much.
Oh my god.
21-3-5. IE 4th item.
IE 4th item, guys. Maybe that's the one that gets you the wins.
It doesn't
Getting
matter.
right. As Val said, no IE equals no wins. So
I mean,
once they bought the IE, they ended the game. You know, that's probably what they're going for, right?
I mean, when you're 10 kills ahead, I don't think itemization matters. I'm pretty sure.
Very true.
Yeah, I mean, it had no opportunity to analyze anything what was going on. There was just so much activity going on throughout the map. Deaths, everyone. There was always at least one person on a gray screen that game. Just wow.
Yeah, that game was event packed. It was what, 38-20 in kills. They gave up a lot of kills, so that means a lot of great plays coming in from MHG, but just not able to make a sizable effort after JVG was able to get, the 8 kills in the early game. So event packed, 40. How many kills is that? 58 kills in 25 minutes. That's more than 2 kills per minute. Wow, what a crazy one.
Yeah. Just wow. I'm bewildered. The whole entire time I was so speechless. I was like, what am I watching? But I mean, I guess that's game then.
Yeah, let me do some quick updates on something and then we'll close on out of here. So with that win, let's see what that does for Sit's placings. No matter what, I believe Sit is going to be stuck in the lower bracket. Does that affect Malhit Grag? Nope, Malhit Grag also. Actually, I think that affects Malhit Grag's ability to get last place. That probably puts them into last, pending some other things that will go on. So top of the table will probably have JGS and bottom of the table will be MHG. We still have some games going on, such as Diver Bot, who have pushed their game to Wednesday.
I'm sorry. Okay.
But other games as they come in will affect the odds. So we'll see how this all shakes out and creates the tournament bracket for playoffs, which everybody makes it into starting next week. Any other closing thoughts that you want to have, Val? I think that was a pretty great day, crazy day.
JVG, IE second item and you're set for life. Okay, that's all you need. IE second item. Please.
Let's release the anger on the itemization before we go out.
Okay, all right. Prod stepping in on the broadcast. Yeah, this is the last match of the regular season. A little weird production snafus here and there. I wasn't here for 2 of the weeks, and like a bunch of other stuff. I think we went pretty strongly. We're working on making it as polished as we can. Remember, we have playoffs coming up. 2 weeks of that. Every team makes it into the playoffs, but the top 5 or so teams will get a bye. The top 5 teams will get a bye, so they will not be playing the first round. All matches of playoffs are best of 3s, so all the matches you will see on stream from here on out will be best of 3s. Yeah, it will be a lot of League of Legends. It could go 3 hours. It could only go like 2 or like 1.5. It really depends how fast these games go. But
and if the Cal Poly people are going to be on time.
that is true. We are never on time. A broadcast will not start on time ever.
Possibly.
But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. We set up the partner on the Cal Poly Esports Twitch, so we've had the channel point predictions, which I think is probably the best part to come out of it all, as well as running ads. I got to subject you all to ads. Helps us fund these fun events. Remember, these 11 teams, they'll be playing for not only bragging rights, but also they will be winning some physical prizes too. I believe we're getting a trophy made, a little small trophy for the winners, as well as their share of the minifigure set and a case of Juvie. Actually, they'll get some Nade Shot energy drink. Not Juvenile Hall, but Nade Shot's energy drink. So let's not mix that one up again. But yeah, it's been a great regular season. It's been an interesting 5 weeks. Malhek Garag in the back. Maybe Hamona and the Cheeser, since they're also at 2 wins as well. So they do have a similar record. We'll see who ends up in last place. First place being a interesting fight. Diver Bot or Jacob Gold sucks. They're up there. They're fighting for it. We'll see how things go. Yeah, win SLOLCS straight to jail. So true. You've been banished for playing League of Legends.
We'll have the official stats, official standings, and official tournament all released Wednesday, Thursday, all pending Diver Bots games.
So true.
They are the latest ones, but we'll get that out to you. So we hope to see you next week when we start broadcasting the first set of rounds, the round of 16 air quote.
Well, I don't know what we'll call it. I think we'll call it the play-ins. We'll call it the play-ins.
Whoa,
we'll call it the play-ins.
Too much
first
branding.
round.
It's just a round of 16. It's just a round of 16, guys.
We have 11 teams. How do we have 16? How do we have a round of 16 with 11 teams? We'll call it the play-ins. Let's keep it fancy. That will all happen on Saturday. We'll pick one of those stream for you, and then Sunday we'll start with full playoff bracket. The top 8 teams play in a single elimination bracket, all best of 3s, spread out across 2 weekends to crown the SLOLCS winner.
Oh shit,
you guys do not
4 days. Oh my god, we're going crazy.
Yeah, this is gonna finish over 4 days.
Guys.
It's a lot of League of Legends.
Sit in your chairs and listen to Parsa and whoever else is casting.
Yep.
Yeah, if you want to cast, you want to get in on the action, join the SLOLCS Discord server. If you need a link, I believe you could find one in the link tree in the about section of the Twitch channel. Hit me up. Hit up Mustard. Hit up David. Any of the tournament organizers. Yeah, DLD27. Yep. Anyone with the tournament organizers will get you situated if you want to cast fun and amazing League of Legends as we wrap up our annual tournament circuit. And thanks everyone for watching. That's going to be it for the regular season. Asterisk, when Diverbot finishes their games, maybe we'll get those on broadcast.
Let's close it out. Let's close it out before.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
We'll
So
see you guys
yeah.
next weekend with the official standings, everything, tournament bracket, everything filled out. Look for more information in the Discord. Check our Twitter and all the other socials, and we'll see you guys next week.
See ya.
Bye-bye.